As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle, so before I press the record button, I messed that all the way up. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so just like that. I'm going to cut the deck, and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, off top, I don't know if it's your energy or if it's somebody else's energy, but somebody is like really, really tense, especially when it comes to like the shoulder area, like the top part of their back, and then there's something too, like with their stomach, like with their solar plexus, their gut, like somebody is nervous about something or something. You see, I couldn't even get off what I had to say. Hey, hello, hello. So I don't know what this tenseness is about. You got the Six of Air, which is going to speak of like a Six of Swords energy. Somebody may be leaving something behind. Somebody might be moving on to a new place. You might be traveling somewhere. It might be to visit. It might be to stay. That's Aquarius energy at the bottom of that card. You know, but somebody is more so off to something new. And with this village card in the upright, you know, the village is going to be like the tower moment. So it's kind of like, you know, everything had to come down. Again, somebody is moving on to something new because they done had to scrap the old. Some people may have lost like different things, like you may have been forced to move on because it is like fire in this picture and different things like that. You know what I mean? But somebody, again, is moving forward with a situation with this tower. This is, you know, it also speaks of chaos, like sudden awareness of something. With the Two of Waters, you know, that's going to speak of like Two of Cups energy. So it's some type of partnership. And with this Eight of Air, that's going to be like Eight of Swords energy. So it's going to speak of solitude, somebody feeling isolated, somebody feeling alone, somebody may be feeling trapped. You know what I mean? So again, I'm really feeling like this may have been something that you separated yourself from. With this Nine of Air energy, a need to protect yourself. Hey, y'all. And you got Six of Earth energy, you know, which is going to be like the Six of Pentacles, which is going to speak of give and take, you know. Not only giving to something, but also receiving something in return, like being part of your own rescue, you know. What is this Six of Air energy? Or what is this person moving away from? I ain't want all them cards. So you're moving away from a Seven of Cups energy where you were more so caught in the illusion. You may have found yourself being in a position where you were giving more than what you was receiving. So it's like you kind of was caught in the haze. Because do you see this picture? It's like he got like a cloud around him. You know what I mean? And then even like the color of the water, like the transitioning of the water, you know, that's going to deal with your emotions and different things like that. It's like you had somebody that was offering little, you know what I mean? But they was bringing baggage with them, or they was bringing a lot with them, almost like leaving you with a lot to sort out. But it's like they were giving you minimum. And with the Six of Fire energy, you know, this is more so going to speak of being in a position where they wanted to lead. You know, like, I don't know if it's like lead a whole community, lead a group, or just lead y'all family. But with the Six of Air on the bottom of the deck, it's like lead y'all to destruction. Like this person was not a good leader. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that you began to realize. What is this Tower energy? Well, again, you began to realize that, which is why this Tower energy had to happen. Like this, everything had to come down. Like you scratch that, get rid of that, and start from the new. With this Guardian Angel, that's Temperance energy. So yes, You had to balance things out. You had to find purpose in what you was doing. You had to keep your faith, you know. You was more so guided in the situation because with this 9 of air energy, you had to protect yourself. You had to protect yourself, and it's like you had to be on guard. It's almost like somebody was trying to bait you into a specific situation. It get like real ambushy. You know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you. And this may have been somebody that you had some type of partnership with, some type of union. This could be business, family, relationship, however it goes. But with this 3 of fire energy, you know, that's going to be like 3 of wands, which speaks of foresight, seeing the bigger picture, plan and progress to move forward. It's like it was some type of success. Again, I'm really feeling like you were viewed as the shiny object. Let me do that right. You got the man, which is going to be symbolic for the star card. You know, it symbolizes balance. Somebody might actually be a star, might actually have, you know, a certain type of, I don't know how to, you know how you have head people in the family, different things like that, you know, so it's like, you have somebody where you may have had that star role, you know, in the family or in this position. Either way it goes, it was like you was a really valuable player. But also with this outcast energy, it's like you knew that you were different and you were trying to force yourself to fit into a place where you didn't belong because you felt as if you were needed to a certain degree, you know. It's almost like, again, you're the type of person who likes to fix problems and different things like that. It's like you don't want to just win. You want everybody around you to win. You know what I mean? So if you come into any type of information or any type of success, anything that can help the people around you level up, it's like you would do that. But it seemed like you were the only person doing this. You know what I mean? Like it's like you would be quick to help somebody else out of something, but they weren't quick to help you, or when it came time for you to look, it was little to minimum, you know what I mean? And even if they did help or whatnot, it's like it was some type of strings attached, like you were gonna hear about it. It don't. So yeah, you got outcast energy, like I said too. You know, it's like you may have been the outcast. This may have been like this ever since you was a child. You know, you may have been a loner or the black sheep of the family. Yeah, you may have very well just been the black sheep of the family, honestly. And I did that wrong, 9 of air. 9 of air is going to be like exhaustion, anxiety, nightmares, different things like that. And with this outcast energy, this 5 of fire, it's like you had to fight for your right to party. You had to defend yourself. You know what I mean? It's almost like a conflict. So maybe by you being different, you not being able to fit in. Hell, I feel like some of y'all didn't even care about fitting in. It's like you weren't going to adjust your personality for other people. You know what I mean? It was like either these people was for you or they simply was not for you. But because you came across this way, you always found yourself in some type of conflict or whatnot. It's like people didn't like that you had so much drive. People didn't like how strong you was. Like people didn't like how it's like I really can't even explain it, but it's like because you have a very soft energy, right? It's like you have a gentle energy, like you're very compassionate, you're very nurturing, like you're willing to compromise, you're very communicative, like, you know what I mean? But you also have another side of you where it's like when you got it in your mind, it's understood that people are indeed playing with you. You know what I mean? You cut all that other stuff off, and then they get straight real. Like, ain't no emotion on that other side. You know what I mean? So it's like you always found yourself, like I said, maybe butting heads with people or being in conflict with people because of your differences, and because you didn't mind your differences. Again, you didn't care about being alone. It's like nobody was doing anything, you know what I mean, by trying to make you feel isolated or making you feel like you didn't have nobody or however it was, because you weren't worried about it. You was the type of person where you felt like, and I don't even mean it like, you know, in an unhumble way, but it's like you don't need nobody. Somebody, like your mama told you ever since you was a kid that you was born by yourself. Hell, some of y'all was an only child, and some of y'all would be like, you know how you had siblings where it'd be like all girls and one boy, or all boys and one girl type thing. It's like some of y'all grew up in a setting like that, where more so you was forced into isolation and how to deal with being alone early. So you doing it as an adult, it's like you don't need no friends. Like, you know, you necessarily don't care. And with this 6 of Earth energy, you know, this pinnacle, this give and take, it's like you felt enslaved to a situation, like you was bound, you know, you was stuck to it. You always had to be in this giving and taking. Like, you ain't never, it's like somebody never wanted to give you anything. They was very stingy, like very shallow. Again, and I feel like you may have had moments where you showered these different people with different gifts, different compliments, love offerings. It's like the way that you handle people and the way that people chose to handle you was completely different. Even though you would handle people with love, you know what I mean? But it was still like a certain type of honesty. It was a certain type of realness that came along with the love that you was given. And with this 9 of air energy, 4 of air, I apologize for that. This 4 of air energy is like, almost like you sacrificed yourself, you know? It's like oftentimes you found yourself on the chopping block because you were too caring. Oftentimes you got slapped in the face, like you realized, you know what I mean, that the things that you were doing for people, they would not do for you because your heart was too open. It's like you would ignore red flags about people. You would get feelings, you know, like let's say somebody asked you for something, you would get to feel like maybe they trying to use you, but then you would be like, nah, this my sister. Or nah, that's, you know what I mean? Hell, some of y'all, it's even your kids. You know what I mean? You might be like, that's my baby. Or, you know, they wouldn't do that. And it'd be like whole time they would do that. Like, you tripping. You tripping, you know, you're not necessarily viewing the situation for what it is or whatnot. But yeah, something had to come all the way down. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't solid. It wasn't solid at all. And then so with this personal transformation, it's like you grew, you know, you outgrew something, you grew on your own. And I feel like you realized that during this time, it was only you that was growing. So it's like some of y'all would try to have conversations with people where it's like they couldn't even grasp what you was talking about. Some people just all out wasn't interested. It's like you began to realize that some people was completely comfortable with wherever they was in life, the decisions that they was making, the results they was getting, all of it. You know what I mean? And with this asking for help, I feel like, you know how they say, like, if you be around X amount of millionaires, you become the X amount one. It's like you switched, you know what I mean, the people that you was vibing with, the surroundings that you was vibing with. Somebody tapped into their ancestors and different things like that. Like, you began to pray more. You began to reach more. Like, you began to actually ask for help. Again, look, with meeting angels, you have love. So maybe you had to ask for help with developing some type of self-love. And maybe it was not only for yourself, but also for the people outside of you, because real life is like they kind of, I ain't gonna say tarnished, but it's like they kind of traumatized you by their actions. You know what I mean? It's like you seen people turn that you ain't think would turn, but that's the experience that you had. And with this meeting your angel, somebody got some type of divine guidance. Like I said, is you got answers from your prayer or your meditation, whatever it was that you was doing. Because in this picture right here, it looks like meditating. You know what I mean? So somebody tapped in like on a different level. Again, when it came to their healing, like their well-being, their self-love. And with this choice, it's like you had to make a decision. I feel like you had to make a decision to either with the self-acceptance on the bottom to accept yourself for who you were becoming, what you wanted to be. You know what I mean? Everything, like get deep with yourself and then pay attention to the environment that you was in or the people that you were around or the different things that you were accepting, you know? And it's like you found a different type of openness. Like, again, even though you've had people around you who have mistaken your kindness for weakness, it's like you still didn't stop it from allowing you to be kind, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're not very resistive, like you're very obedient when something is going on, you know what I mean? Or even if you feel like you're being challenged in a moment, it's like you still have a certain level of openness, you know, like you allow things to happen. Like you don't try to restrict things because it's like you operate with a certain level of faith. You know what I mean? Like everything will be okay. And again, it's like it works because everything done been okay thus far. And with this peace, went through all this with toxic fire. Not toxic farts. You just say something make your stomach hurt for real, huh? You so silly. But with this peace, it's like you began to ask for help with gaining this sense of peace. Like you began to ask for help with, you know, what exactly your next move was. It's like you began to tap into yourself. Somebody like really loved being in the tub, bubble baths. You know, this could be man or woman. Again, we ain't specified no genders with this yet. Somebody likes journaling. Like somebody like sitting in the tub and looking out the window or something like that. It's like they got a window in their bathroom by their tub or something. And for the ladies, this pink standing out. Pink might be your favorite color. Your bathroom might be pink. Nails pink right now. Got you some coffee, tea or something. It's like somebody just, you know, they gain their peace again and they ask for help with this. I feel like somebody may have reached out, you know what I mean? This could be on the internet. This could be to a specific person, a specific elder. Again, even with this meditating, it's like your peace was your main focus. We got it understood. Your peace is your priority. And even with this love, it's like you ask to gain some type of integrity when it comes to your love. Like, you're willing to go the distance. You're willing to withstand the test of time. You know what I mean? But it's like, ain't no misuse. You know what I mean? With it. I really feel like you were in a position where advantage was taken of you, but it was kind of like due to your naiveness. You know what I mean? Again, your softness, the way that your heart is. It's like you used to ignore red flags. That's the best way I can explain it. Because you know how even like the old folk used to always say, like, you don't need a person to continuously show you who they are. Believe them when they show you the first time. It's like you wouldn't believe in it. You was more so making an excuse for a person because you knew them personally and you were connecting the actions that they were taking due to different things from the past. Like, you know, you just knew that somebody had been through some things. And with them being through some things, you used to let them get away with stuff that you weren't supposed to let them get away with. And with this meeting your angels, you know, you more so opening yourself up on this spiritual level. You opening yourself up on this intuitive level. You beginning to read more, meditate more. It's like you finding your peace. You're getting different opportunities. This may be an opportunity as some type of partnership that you may be seeking, because it is two people together on this journey. Again, if you was in a situation where you extended yourself, you know what I mean? Oh, and the opportunity is the rewards. Baby, it's coming in. I'm telling you. You see them mangoes on the tree. Somebody might like mangoes. Quit playing. And a lot of y'all done seen this in your meditations, that you at the threshold of this divine masculine, feminine energy. Either you're meeting this divine masculine, or you may be this divine masculine energy who is doing this healing. I'm telling you, it's like you're starting to get clearer visions. You're starting to get clearer introspection on what it is that you're doing. How useful I feel like the things of the past is, because you got some of y'all where y'all done been through some stuff, and it be like in your mind you can't figure out, well, why would they do that, or why would I be placed in this situation, you know, different things like that. And then you hear different things, like how they always say, well, God give his toughest battles to his stronger soldiers, you know. And you like, well, you ever seen that TikTok where dude was like, you know, this is enough. Like, don't give me no, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you might be in that position of feeling like that. Or you once was, no lie. But it's like, with the more that you meditate in the different ways that you're opening yourself up and gaining these different experiences, it's like you're starting to understand why people had to come for you so hard. You starting to understand why people needed your love. You know what I mean? You starting to understand why you had to give so much. It's like, in all actuality, it might sound weird, but it's like you got it to give, if that makes sense. You're full of love. You're full of abundance. You're full of, you know what I mean, understanding. Like, you got a lot of people who just simply aren't where you are right now. Especially when it comes to these messages, like, you just know. You know what you know. You gonna get your baby boy. Just don't focus on it. Don't focus on it so much. Have fun on getting them. You know what I mean? Because when he get here, boy, you gonna be tired. When he get here, he gonna be here. So, yeah, you get your baby boy. But look, with these choices that you had to make choices with this past lives of continuing to do the same thing that you've been doing, continuing to accept the same thing that you've been accepting, or try something different. It's as simple as that. I really feel like you may have questioned if you were going to be okay or successful in different areas with moving forward. But the thing is, you have never not been successful. You have never not been okay. So, of course, you're going to be okay. You're going to be successful with drive like yours, of course. And I feel like that's something that you begin to realize. It's like your pep talks with yourself even begin to get different. The more that you begin to open yourself up to like these love frequencies and these different opportunities, you know what I mean? Like asking for help, this peace, this openness. It's like you blossom. You really blossom. You really blossom. And yes, sweetheart, I definitely understand that. Like, it's your life. Or not, you know what I mean? You're not focused, but it's what you're focused on right now. And yes, you will absolutely get that. You'll get that. Don't even, like I said, girl, you better have your fun now. Because when that baby get here now, that's going to be way different. That baby gonna run that fade. You know how babies are. and with this Kuan Yin energy, this more so speaks of like Empress energy. again, we did have the Emperor energy in the upright too. So like I said, those of you who are desiring, it's like you went through this jacked up situation, you didn't let it shut you off, and you're still desiring for this divine partnership. It's like, yes, you are absolutely going to get that. Like, you are going to get that. Love you too, babes. For real. For real, for real. You are definitely going to get that though. And with this friendship and this asking for help, on your peace, it's like, again, like I said, you're opening yourself up in different ways where you're meeting new people that you have not met before, or you're opening yourself up to different sources, that you have not used before. And what you gain in this sense of peace, I really feel like the different people that you're connecting to, or the different groups, the different, whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you're going to gain friendships from this. Like I said, this openness, like you transformed out with the old, in with the new. It's like you're rebuilding everything. And I feel like you're beginning to understand that it's not so scary because you understand what you're doing, And with these chakras here, you're balancing out your energy. Again, you was in a position before where you were loving somebody, or you were loving people. You were loving certain things, nouns, people, place, things, you know what I mean? That was not giving it back. They wasn't reciprocating the energy. And therefore, you dropped it. And with you dropping it, you gaining this different integrity. It balanced out your energetic field, I'm telling you. You feel so much more peaceful. You feel so much more like grounded, unboggled, like unfoggy. Especially with your thinking. It's something with y'all and y'all thinking. Like y'all thinking getting more and more clear by the day. What is this meeting angels? This opportunity. Some of y'all may have gotten the opportunity to meet your spirit guides or whatnot. With this goddess energy in here, you might found out that you embody, like a high honor type energy. Again, during this meditation, somebody is really, I'm telling you, like you're really, really powerful. You're really powerful. You are really powerful. And with this choice that you made to understand that you were going to be okay no matter what, as long as you move forward, as long as you put one foot in front of the other, you have some type of wisdom. Some of y'all might be parents, No. See, my thing is, no, you didn't deserve it. Stomach loud. No, you didn't deserve it, right? But understand that they weren't going to be able to get that from just anybody. So my thing be, understand how much of a valuable piece that you were to even have to go up against something like this. You know what I mean? You have some people that be in friends group and they don't even like each other, and they be in that friends group for their whole life. Just, messiness back and forth. And you have some people where it's like, they don't care how long they have known somebody. They don't care how long they done been friends. They actually don't even care the kinship to the person. If it's run its course and you're mistreating me, it's run its course, and you will let that person go. Hey, you ain't got no issue with letting them go. And that's what I'm saying. That's what people, what they feel a certain type of way about. It's like, that is the strength. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they wouldn't be able to separate themselves from the things that they love simply because they love them. And for you, whether you love them or not, you're separating yourself if it's not there for your highest good of all. Like, you do not care. You don't care. Your peace is your priority. It's like you're taking that to heart. I promise you. And you're not letting nobody mess with your peace. It's especially with the way that you would allow people to, like, it's kind of like a sneak dissing energy. You know what I mean? Like, say little sly stuff and you would catch it, but you would brush it. It's like, no, you ain't doing none of that. You making them repeat what they said now. Like, speak up, huh? Like, stand on it. And you standing on it in return. But see, people is not expecting that from you because they're used to you letting it slide. You've always let it slide. You've always just brushed it. You've always ignored the red flags that people were showing you. So now with you being so focused in that attention, they can't understand it because it's like you're catching everything. Literally catching everything. And now it's like you catching them up. People stuttering. They I ain't mean it like that, or I didn't. You got some people that done flat out told you that they did not say stuff to you that you know that they said to you. You heard them. You heard them. And you stood on it instantly. And because you stood on it instantly, they backed down instantly. Now all of a sudden they didn't say that, or you taking it the wrong way, or they didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you meant it exactly how you said it because you've been saying it. You've been saying it. Like you standing firm, I'm telling you, with the way that you're addressing stuff, and it's throwing people off. It's throwing people off, but it's bringing you so much more peace because it's like people weeding themselves out now. Like you ain't even got to work hard at trying to figure out who is who because the fake people can't even be around you right now. The people that don't mean you no good, they can't even be around you. It's like your light shining so bright, you making them stand out. I promise you. Like you got people not even answering the phone for you when you call. You know y'all ain't beefing, ain't nothing going on. Y'all was just cool. But they ain't answering the phone for you now. They might text you, but they ain't gonna talk to you or see you. They busy. They too busy to see you. You got to understand with the position that you in right now, like you're going to expose so many people. It's like they're trying to avoid the exposure. But these are things that you need to know so that when you elevate on your process, you're not taking no dead weight with you. You ain't got people there leeching off of you because that's the main objective. Like I said, remember, you're the shiny object. You smart, super smart, pretty, handsome, whichever of the two. You focus, therefore, you know, you're able to provide for yourself. Like it's a certain level of independence. But with that independence, it's like mentally. It's financially, mentally, like when it comes to love, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to being compassionate, it's like you're very, what do they call it? Mutable? Yeah, mutable. You can go either way, like either way. And that's a gift. You have a lot of people that can't do that. They're not flexible like that. So understand that you're doing this for people and people don't even, they can't grasp it. They don't understand what you're doing because they would never be able to do that because they don't even think like that. Which is why they call you for your ideas. Like understand the position that you play, the role that you play. Understand how valuable you are. Like you're valuable. You make the difference. When you ain't there, it's different. When you are there, it's different, though. It's like that's the strange thing, too. You got some people that love for you to be around, but then you got some people that hate when you come around because they know that it's a certain level of realness that's coming. They know that they can't even be their complete fake self because you're in the room and you won't call it out. You're going to see it. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? Let me get from around here. Or let me go over here. Let me go over there. Like, it's like you got some people that will completely avoid you. Hey, I love y'all too. I love y'all too. For real, for real. But yeah, like, so don't feel no certain type of way when these people avoid you. You know what I mean? Don't feel no certain type of way when these people begin to separate themselves from you. Like, don't feel no certain type of way about these people exposing to themselves, not exposing to themselves, because they already know. Exposing to you exactly who they are to you. Just like I said, the old folks say, don't let them keep on showing you neither. Believe them the first time. They meant exactly what they said. They meant exactly how they acted. I promise you, like y'all, when I was coming up, I had a cousin where We was a couple months apart, so we grew up super duper close to each other. I promise you. Pictures of us like even holding each other as babies. It's like the older that we got, I'm telling you, I had a strange feeling with her, but because of who she was, and like I said, two peas in a pie, I would always brush it. Like I would always brush it. There's no way that she could have meant it like that. I remember when we kids and you done stayed out past curfew and you calling me, asking me what lie to tell to your mama, you know what I mean? So you won't get in trouble, like kids. So it's no way that she would be flawed. It's no way. Like, I ain't never done nothing to her. I ain't this. I ain't like, I went over the whole list and convinced myself that she didn't have a reason to feel any certain type of way against me, so she wouldn't betray me, I promise you. And when I say I end up getting into it with this girl, and this girl told me that she hadn't dealt with me for like 10 years. And I was like, you know what? Because I kept on telling you acting funny. You don't ever answer the phone. I kept on noticing, you know what I mean? But no, I kept brushing it, giving you benefit of the doubt because of who you was. And there's no way that we got baby pictures together and you on this. But come to find out, she was like that. Not to mention, you done smiled in my face for 10 years and did not like me? You think I'll ever let you back on this side of the fence again? I don't care how far we came. It's like that's how you dealing with people. Like, people are exposing themselves for real to you. And you taking it. Again, like how that tower card came out. You're not trying to stop them from talking. You're not trying to, because some of y'all the type of people where y'all usually are buddying over people. Like, you know, be real. Like, you will take over a conversation. You a talker. You ain't even doing that. You letting people get stuff off their chest so you can more so peep the scene so you can properly assess it now. Because you realized in the past, you know what I mean? You making decisions for other people, it didn't get you in a good position because you were thinking that people felt a certain type of way that they didn't feel. So now you letting them get their own feelings out. And you're assessing, like I said, either I want to deal with you or I don't want to deal with you. Either you good, you know what I mean, or no, you coming with too much weight right now. It's like you ain't with it. You ain't with it at all. And you're not even pretending to be with it. But that's why they feel a certain type of way about you standing up for yourself, because that's not you. And you understand too, yeah, that wouldn't have owed me, but let me reintroduce myself, because this is definitely me. This has always been me. I was letting you slide. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, they starting to realize that. They starting to realize that you're not faking. Because I kid you not, the first time you did it, they even thought it was a fluke. Maybe you're having a bad day, or maybe, you know what I mean, you're thrown off, or whatever it is. You know, this, and that happened. They had to do the same thing for you that you was doing for them in the past. They made excuses for you. Like, yeah, nah, they didn't mean it. But when you came back and stood firm, you meant it. Because some of y'all, and ain't no judgment, but some of y'all be drinking. Some of y'all was drunk when y'all said whatever y'all said. Y'all came back sober and said it again, baby. I meant that. What are you talking about? I knew exactly what I was talking about when I spoke to you. Just like you knew exactly what I was talking about when I spoke to you. And it's like they feeling a certain type of way about it. I'm telling you. They feeling a certain type of way about it. It's a whole lot of pleas getting caught. Because I'm telling you, with your growth brings success as well. So it's like you standing on business. You look good. You smirk. And you got, man. You think these people felt a certain type of way about you before? You already know what you're dealing with. But it's like you don't even care. Look, 5 of Cups energy. They in regret. They in regret now. Because they starting to notice, again, you know that 5 of Cups energy, the 3 cups spilled over 2 cups in the back. They starting to notice that them 3 cups actually meant the whole lot. At one point, this person was flogging because they felt like they had 5 cups. And now they lost 3 of them and got 2 of them and still feel a certain type of way. They don't even care about them 2 cups. Them 2 cups don't hold as much valuable as them other 3 that spilled over. You, them other 3. Because like I said, some of y'all gone. Some of y'all done separated yourself so far from these people, they can't even contact you, don't know your phone number, can't remember an email. I heard somebody information on their business cards ain't even valid no more. Whatever it is that you done distributed out to these people, or however it was that you was existing in this old world, it's like, again, like I said, it's a completely new you. And with this Page of Wands in the reverse, this person can't figure out a way to come towards you. They can't figure out a way to even start a conversation with you. It's like they know. They know the games that they play in the way that you're checking them now, the way that you calling them on their bluffs now. They know that you know too. So again, that's why I said, understand why you got people that's avoiding you, because they're going to avoid you because now they know that they're going to have to own accountability for the different actions that they've taken. They're going to have to own accountability for the different things that they said. They're going to have to own accountability for the way that they done acted. You know what I mean? A major one on the things that they said. It's like you had somebody that was jacking on you like they really knew you. Like you really think you really thought you knew me. You know what I mean? And we all know, just like you learned with this person, you can know somebody your whole life and never really know them. You trying to get this person to understand that, hell, you don't even know yourself. You done leveled up in ways. It's like, I thought this for myself, but I didn't think it was going to get this big. Or I knew I could do this, but I didn't know I could. You know what I mean? It's like you're amazed with yourself. But that's what you was trying to explain to this person as well, too. But you're also not the type of person to plead your case. You ain't going to make yourself all hyped up and beg somebody to need you. Because, again, you can do it on your own. This is where you come from. Some of y'all been taking care of y'all since y'all was a kid. And I heard Ebony from Players Club, what she say, I've been taking care of myself for a long. Hey, you ain't got to stress that like that, baby. I understand. But you got it. Is what I'm saying. You know it and this other person know it. I feel like they came into you, you know, and made it seem like they were so sincere at a certain point that you began to let different guards down that you usually don't let down. But this situation with this person is now making you understand why you shouldn't let them down no matter what. It's like it gave you like a new level of discernment. I'm telling you, like your discernment is through the roof. Ain't nobody playing with you. You ain't even playing with yourself. Like you be checking yourself like you be checking people. Like it's like you don't even go light on yourself. Like you standing hard on everything. Like no excuses. And it's paying off for you. With this 2 of Pentacles, this is going to speak of juggling multiple priorities. Time management, adaptability. So it's like you're adjusting to different things. You know what I mean? You're adjusting just to the decisions that you're making, the choices that you're making, the way that you're choosing to move, the life that you want to lead. You know what I mean? Somebody saving more. Somebody done cut back on their eating. Somebody working out. Like somebody done started counting before they speak. Like, you know how you might have word vomit. Somebody always respond fast. They done learn to slow down and get themselves, even if it's 3 seconds. Like, okay, I'm going to think. Like, that's work. That's progress. You working on yourself. You figuring this out. And again, somebody else got too much stuff going on, so they can't figure out how to intertwine themselves within your life right now. And what you have going on is like you're moving too fast. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Again, confusion, chaos, inner clarity. Somebody is understanding now that they ain't got you figured out. You're not who they thought you was. With this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, no, that was a flop. Because somebody tried to overdo something with this greediness. And somebody did not learn from their failure. They did not learn from playing with you. They didn't learn because some of y'all, right, it's like y'all held on to some people longer than what you should have. But the people that you held on to have seen you cut other people off. It's like they know how you can get. They know what's in the inside of you. Like that hawk, I keep on wanting to say, like if you want to get hawked up, get your hawk busting. You know what I mean? They know they can't do nothing with you. Like they don't even want you to get upset. So it's like, man, just man, like why? That be your thing. I think this what had you a lot in this too. I promise you, you did a whole lot of praying throughout this situation because a lot of y'all really wanted to put y'all hands on somebody, but you understand that if you say that you're growing and you're actually growing the way that you claim, you can't respond the same way. Some of y'all done cried. I promise you, I see somebody crying. They want to fight so bad. Like, oh, I could feel it. Like, crying, like, ooh, you wanted to wreck something. Like, don't you know what I would do to you type of thing. But it's like God was like, no. You know, I got this. Like, it's like these people didn't even, they had tunnel vision on the wrong thing because they didn't imagine that you were going to blossom the way that you blossom. Therefore, the way that they was treating you and the different actions that they were taking and different things like that, it's like they felt like you had extras and you could spare it. You know what I mean? Like you're already blessed. You're already taken care of. You're already successful. You're already the shiny object. You know what I mean? So you can afford to loot. Like, it's like, I don't know who these people thought they was or what control they thought that they had over you in the decisions that you make in your life or even the different things that you was deserving of. It's like, how somebody gonna tell you what you deserve? And you're working hard, like you showing up. Some of y'all, it's like, again, like I said, y'all fine. You're pretty, you're beautiful, but you don't even use that privilege. Like you put in the work. You will roll up your sleeves like anybody else. Some of y'all like nails in steel toe boots, baby. You wear steel toe boots to work and you like your nails. You keep your hair done when you go. You gotta wear them glasses. It's like you show up the way that you're supposed to show up no matter what you doing. It ain't no judgment to it. To hell with being pretty. So again, understand that makes you different from these other people. And that's why these other people feel a certain type of way about you and think that you're on a high horse. Because you're mutable like this. You can go either way. It's like don't nothing make you. Don't no material make you. Don't no job make you. What you driving don't make you. The house you live in don't make you. It's like none of that. You remember how on, what was it, that Notorious movie where he was like, you could throw me in the jungle. What he say? You could throw me in the jungle with 10 lions or something like that. He said he gonna come out with some boots and a belt and 10 pounds heavier from, like, you like that. Like you built like that. Like no matter what's thrown at you, I promise you, even if you feel a certain type of way about it, even if you cry, because some of y'all criers, even if you cry, after that, I promise you, you sit down and you be like, okay, well, I got to do this. I got to do that. You know what I mean? Let me call here. Let me call there. Like, it's like you not the type of person to sit within your pity for too long. Like you ain't afraid of work. Like I said, you ain't afraid of work at all. Which is why things are blessed to you, or you're gifted things. You know what I mean? You're taken care of the way that you're taken care of because of the way you take care of, if that makes sense to you. But these people don't understand that. All they see is the gifts. All they see is the blessings. All they see is the beauty. You know what I mean? It just be like people don't want to put in work. They don't want to put in no work at all. They just want to get the rewards. All rewards, no work. And with this Hierophant energy, this person is in regret. They feel a certain type of way because they did something by tradition. It's like this person got a hold of you when you came into this person's life, or even with being in this person's life, they knew that you were different, yet they still handled you the same way that they handled everybody else. They still handled you the same way that they had handled somebody that wasn't coming like you. Yeah, nah. And with this devil energy in the reverse, again, you release yourself from some type of limiting beliefs. You release yourself from thinking that that was okay. You released yourself from feeling like you was worthy, or you was accepting, or that you earned some type of like it's weird the way that you had convinced yourself that this was okay. But honestly, I feel like a lot of y'all done came from households. You remember how back in the day, no matter what was going on, them old folks would not leave their spouse. That woman wasn't leaving her husband. That man wasn't leaving his wife. And it didn't matter what it was, you know what I mean, that was going on. You had somebody who was operating like that. Like they wear the pants, so they gonna do whatever it is that they want to do. And you was operating like they wear the pants, so I have to allow them or love them or accept them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like y'all had a little vibe going, like it was like a life cycle. But again, this is something that has been done all the time here. Your grandmama probably stayed with your granddaddy, and you got 6, 7 auntie, uncles, you know what I mean, outside of the household. Hell, your granddaddy might have stayed with your grandmama and she was selling that thing. And he still loved his wife, and you better not say nothing about it. I know for sure, even in my family, we got people where one of their spouses was addicted to drugs at a certain point in time in life. And they'll tell you how they had to go and get them. And I had to do this, I had to do that. And they still stand next to that person to this day. You bush. You know what I mean? It's like you cut that. You cut that. You're not allowing a person to do anything to you, drag you through the mud, and you just withstand the test of time with them because of tradition and where you come from. Like you ain't doing that no more. You feeling like a person needs to show up like you showing up, or they need not to show up. Either step up to the position or resign is how you treating people, or how you it's just how it is, period. Like you starting to understand that you don't deserve certain things. You starting to understand that certain things was not okay. Just because grandmama did it don't make it okay. Just because granddaddy showed you this don't make it okay. You developing your own mind, and you sitting and you processing things for what they actually are, and taking them for what they actually are. Not being over feminine, not being over masculine. Like, it's like you really just sitting and you're viewing it for what it is. And it's working for you. Again, it's places that have been traveled that you will not ever go again. You don't care. You're not allowing anybody to treat you any kind of way. You're not allowing anybody to say anything, do anything, move any kind of way. None of that. You're not. And they also need to remember, like, the type of person that you really is in spirit. You're not to be played with either. Because some of y'all still working on y'all revenge. Some of y'all get back is through the roof. Some of y'all wait 10 years to get a hold of something. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they also got to remember, like, but I also feel too that you going about it in a different way now. You going about it by actually showing them, like, and it ain't even showing them nothing. Your success, the way that you loving on yourself, the way that you're choosing not to be ignorant, choosing not to be emotional, choosing, you know what I mean? It's with your choices that you making now again. It's you real wise. It's like you're acting older than a lot of adults that you're dealing with, than a lot of people that's older than you. In your family, you around every day. It's like you're outgrowing them too. Again, like I said, it's something with somebody getting away from their environment. It's like you're not feeling it no more. You don't care. Parent, child, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, whoever it is, neighbors, you ain't feeling it. And you ain't acting like you feel it. You can't fake it no more. It's like something going on, you know what I mean, where it's like you feel it. You remember I said that somebody tense in their shoulders when I first came in. It's like a fire done been lit underneath you and it ain't no putting it out. Like it ain't no unknowing. You know what you know and you can't pretend. You're refusing to pretend. And by you refusing to pretend, you noticing how everybody else is pretending around you. And you refusing to interact with them too. Because you ain't being fake, so you ain't allowing nobody to be fake around you. With this star card. Again, so you got this person that's trying to think of a way to come towards you. It's like they're trying to be hopeful, you know what I mean, that you actually will be accepting of them. You actually will be cool with them. Like, and they trying to keep calm, I swear. But it's like your newness. They don't know how to approach your newness. With this 6 of Cups in the reverse, this is definitely somebody from your past. But this person is stuck in the past. They stuck with the old you. They stuck to your old responses. They stuck to the old ways that y'all used to get into it and then get back cool again. It was a lot of times where you had somebody where y'all would get into it or something like that, have a disagreement, and then they would try to just start back talking or try to just start back moving like everything was cool, like without even trying to hash nothing out, not trying to get on common ground, no understanding. It was apologies that needed to be given that people did not give you, like they knew they was wrong and still chose not to own it. Instead, they wanted you to take a certain level of the responsibility. You know how they do like with car accidents. Oh, this percent was on them, this percent was on them. Because, yeah, I did this, but you could have did that. It's like, what kind of mess is that? So now they stuck in the past of all the different times that they done played with you. This person don't feel like playing no more. They finally in the mood to feel as if they want to actually try to forgive you for something that was never your fault. They want to forgive you for them not being able to reciprocate the love, the realness, the honesty, the downness, you know what I mean, locked in, that you had with them back to you. They're going to forgive you for that. Understand the type of people that you're dealing with and why it was beneficial for them to remove themselves from your life and why it's beneficial for you to just keep them out. I promise you. The thinking like that. They gonna forgive you for, man, I see why you want to slap them. I see why you want to slap them. But you done moved on from this situation because, again, like I said, this person is finally starting to be honest with themselves about how dishonest they were with you. And with this Chariot card came out sideways like that. This person got so much stuff going on right now, so many different priorities, like they don't know how to come towards you. We got it understood with the Page of Wands, like how we just did, you know. They're trying to find some type of inspiration, but it's like it still ain't no movement. It ain't super scared. Ain't no movement to it. Because this person lacks some type of direction. They lack self-discipline. It's like this person want to come around for the wrong things, if that makes sense, you know. They don't want to come around to hold themselves accountable because they feel a certain type of way in their heart. They want to come around because they feel a certain type of way in their stomach because you're not who they remember you being. You're so much more powerful. You show up with so much more strength, like so much more peace, so much more authority. Like, it's like they really beginning to see that it is so much more to you. Like you moving mountains on your own with just prayers, with peace, with meditation. It's like they really can't believe, you know what I mean? Like that you're doing what you're doing, or you move in the way you're moving off of something so simple. But see, what they keep on forgetting is, yeah, that's simple. Those are simple acts to take, but you also have to have the faith behind it. You've always believed in yourself. You never forgot where you came from. And therefore, along the way, the different decisions that it took you to level up, you knew where you did not want to go. Like, you're very wise. You learn from different things. Again, you was the type of person where you didn't even necessarily have to bump your head. You seeing somebody else bump their head let you know what you didn't want to do. Because you wouldn't, if they just ran their head into that wall like that, there's no way that you was finna run yours into it. You learning off of other people's lessons. You did exactly what you were supposed to do, I'm telling you. And I do feel like these different experiences that you had with these different people, like, it was a level up. It was a level up. It was especially a level up because you was able to endure the experiences without losing, you know what I mean, anything. Hell, but respect for the person that pulled it. Or love for, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you lost that, but the things that you lost is like, you know what I mean? You didn't lose yourself in the process. That's your number one thing. You never lost yourself. You ain't had no issue with losing nothing. Again, material, people, place, thing, nothing. You will let it all go because you know and understand you can get it back again. You get it back again. And not to say that people are exchangeable or nothing like that, but you know exactly what I mean, especially if it comes to a friend or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I ain't even got to go that far into it like that. You know you can get it back. And you also begin to understand that you was worthy of certain things. You were giving certain things because you were indeed worthy of them. And you start standing in your power, like you took your power back from these people, and it caused the tower moment. I'm telling you. It caused everything, like, S hit the fan. It hit the fan. Because what's this chariot? 7 of Wands. You're defending yourself. You're defending yourself, and this person is facing challenges. Because it's like they can't find a way in. They can't catch you off guard. They can't. It's impossible. You ready. Ready, ready. It seems like you sleeping with combat boots on. Like you just jump up on your feet. You ready. So this person don't know how to approach you. Look, with the cups in the reverse. I'm telling you. You're not operating from this emotional place like this no more. You done moved up. Again, congratulations on activating them chakras. Congratulations on getting higher within yourself. Congratulations on ascending. I love that for y'all. I really love that for y'all, for real. Like, that's real growth. You're experiencing real growth. You exposing real growth. Like, exuding real growth. Can't nobody take that from you. I promise you. Can't nobody even try to take it from you. They're not even trying. You making a whole lot of people accept their flaws, accept their failures, accept that the things that they were trying to place on you, now they actually have to look in the mirror. They actually got to talk to themselves. Like, they actually, the beer goggles is off. They now know who it was. Like, they was the flaw. They was the fraud. With this Ace of Swords in reverse, which is speaking of this confusion, this brutality, this chaos, you always happen to rethink things. You got the 8 of Cups. You walked away from that. You left that decision exactly where it was because you was tired of being played with. It's like, again, you had somebody in your face doing different things and expecting you to accept things that they absolutely would not accept. And I feel like with a lot of y'all, this person was changing. Like, the way that they were acting was changing. Their actions was changing. You knew that they was hiding something. You couldn't put your finger on exactly what it was that was going on with this person, but you knew they was different. And you just said, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out. It's that simple. I'm gonna be out. I don't need you to explain nothing. I don't need you to do nothing extra. I don't need to understand nothing. I'm going to just be out. You chose you this time. And with this Eight of Wands energy, that's something like it happened quickly. I feel like, I don't know, like I said, just one day, some of y'all just was like, no. Y'all woke up one morning and y'all was different. You spoke up for yourself one time and it was over. It's like you had an awakening. You ascended. I'm telling you, you began to view things differently. Everything was different. Especially the way that you viewed the world. Not only the world, but the people that you were allowing in your personal world. Because I always say we exist in the main world, but you exist in your own world too. You exist in two worlds simultaneously at the same time, because your world is going to consist of you and the things that's immediately close to you, the things that you gonna feel by default. So whether you're taken care of, you have somewhere to stay, your children are safe, you're safe, your parents are okay, you got something to eat, you got a job, you got a car. It's stuff like that where no matter what goes on around you, you got to tend to you. That's your world. And then you got the big world where you're still going to have to go to the store. You know, if you're not growing your own food, you're going to have to go to work. If you're not, you know, the boss of your own company, even if you is the boss of your own company, you're still going to have to go to work. You're going to have to drive on the road with other people. Some of y'all still got to get your kids in school. You know what I mean? It's like you have things where you have to intertwine worlds by default. But you began to realize the choices that you had on what you allowed in your world. You stopped giving two freaks about what was going on in the main world, and you focused on your world. What immediately affects you, who's immediately around you. Who always got problems? Who do I got to think about if I'm going to answer the phone before they call, because I know they always calling with a problem? Who am I constantly repeating myself to when they acting like they don't understand? I don't know why these numbers just stood out to me, so I'm going to go ahead and call them out. We got 55. Somebody may be 55, born 1955, however it go. We got 17. We got 27, and we got 88. Somebody might have been born in 88 as well. I don't know why those numbers stood out to me at that time, but there you go. Again, you woke up one day and with the Two of Swords in the reverse, you had a decision that was made. And your decision was no. You're choosing yourself, and you chosen yourself every day forward. I kid you not. Whatever that is for you. Because with this Empress in the reverse, this person not learning from their lessons. This person is having creative blocks. They can't create like you, nor can they copy off of you or ask you any ideas on how to create because you're simply not around them. This person is focused only on themselves right now. You know what I mean? Like trying to make things happen for them. Again, like you was focused on your main world, they're now focused on their main world instead of being all in your business, looking over, trying to see what you got going on. They realized that stuff was going haywire in their world because they weren't paying attention, because they was looking at yours. So now they got some stuff to clean up. And now they being impatient because they want to do it quickly. Hurry up and get this together so they can hurry up and come towards you, because maybe you will accept them. Maybe you will accept what they offer. Yeah, they're going to come to you like, I know I ain't got nothing. I know I ain't got much to give, but maybe you will be that loving, kind-hearted person that you've always been. Maybe you will accept less than you deserve like you always have. This person is in for a rude awakening. You're not doing it. It's still a no. And you're standing firm like on this no. I'm telling you, this gonna turn into something else because this person really feel a certain type of way. Like, I don't know who this person think they is, but they felt like in their mind there is no way that you would ever separate yourself from them. It's no way that you would ever say no to them. There's no way that you would ever not love them. There's no way that you would ever not let them abuse you. You wouldn't stand up for yourself. That's what they told themselves. So I'm telling you, even with the high priest in reverse, this person got too many secrets, too many hidden agendas. They disconnected from their intuition. It's like you see all these things in this person and you see how they're choosing to operate. And that's why you're saying no. You ain't even legit saying no because you don't care for this person. Because if we was to base it off of emotions, the way that you had love for this person and care for this person, you still care for them. But you have different boundaries now. You have different rules to exist in your world now. You have different requirements, different stipulations. The whole application process is different now. And this person knows that they can't pass that pre-check. They can't pass it. They got too much on them. They got too much on their background. If we're going to run it like a job application, they ain't going to pass the background check. Because as soon as you look into them, you look them up, you're going to see all the foul decisions that they made, all the choices that they made. And you going to think, is that going to be beneficial for your company, which is you? You're your own company. Is this beneficial? Can I actually go somewhere with this? Or is this going to put me in debt? Because you got some people that's going to come into your world and they're going to be a debt. Which means that as soon as they come in, you're going to have to work off certain things before you're even able to get to a certain point where you can grow with them. Via karma, via trauma, via childhood trauma especially. So you come into situations with people and they almost present themselves as if they meet you where you at. But you begin to see that you've done the work. Like you done been real hands-on. You done cried plenty of nights. You done not got no sleep plenty of nights. Like you done put that work in. And so now when you communicate with people and people talking to you, you can see who done put the work in and who just talking. It's like you can see people for who they are. It ain't no questioning with you no more. Ain't no ignoring no red flags. You know what I mean? You legit the type of person where a person will be saying something to you and you will be like, look, if you don't want to hear it, you're going to tell them flat. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about that. If they keep on talking about it, you will walk away. Like completely dismiss yourself with this hermit energy. I'm putting it in the bottom of the deck because it didn't have no place in here. But understand with this isolation, this soul searching, this truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness, you doing all this on your own. And the people around you is just making it more comfortable for you to do on your own because you can see what's going on with them. You see the choices that they're making and you see the benefits of the choices that they're making. And you know you don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. You know that you done work too hard to be there. You don't work too hard to continue to be somebody's stepping stool. You don't work too hard for every time somebody call you, they got a problem. You don't work too hard to continuously bail people out of problems. Because some of y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all givers, y'all give. If it's something that you got and another person need it, you're going to give it. Like you don't even think twice. You don't think like, what if I give this, then that's going to put me in this position. I won't have this or I can't do that. You the type of person where you feel like you know how to manifest off top. You ain't never not got it. I can give it away and get it again, like I said. So you're going to give it. Them times when you done gave and didn't get it back, that was more so, you know, your experience with understanding that to still be mindful of where you're giving, what you're giving, who you're giving it to. Especially when it comes to giving your time to somebody that ain't never got time. And I be needing people to understand that time is going to be the most valuable thing that you have. Time is the only thing, just like how we said all of that materials, right? You can lose it and get it back, lose it and get it back 1,000 times over. You can never do that with time. Once you spend 1 minute of time, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, when it's gone, it's gone. So also when you rate your value and different things like that, understand by how people handle you. A person that ain't never got no time for you really don't, they ain't vibing with you like that. That's not, they not who they supposed to be to you. Like, I'm telling you, that time, that is everything. And that's what I always would tell a person. Like, look, I'm going to want the most valuable thing that you have. And no, I ain't talking about no money. I ain't talking about nothing that you can put into my hand, baby. It's going to be your time. You're going to spend time and you're going to be patient. If you ain't got either one of those, then you can't exist in my world. Unapologetically. Like, for real. Ain't nobody finna do that playing with nobody. Look, you especially ain't finna do that playing. I love this for you. I promise you. You done... How Shanae used to do it with her finger. You checking it in. Like, you're not playing. You're not playing. And it's actually quite scary to some people. It's quite scary how firm you are. I love it, though. I love it. I love it. I love it, baby. Baby, what you say to hey, make me feel like Miss Pearly vibes. Remember when she was like, today is the day you mother gonna kick in. Like, it's like y'all, hey, y'all came through something serious. I promise you. What's your question, babe? I didn't see. Should I approach to? She accepts my proposal. I'm going to say to wait on it some, because with something so serious like that, if you're asking my advice, that means that you're second guessing yourself. And that's a position where you should be absolutely sure on the decision that you're making. You shouldn't need guidance from anybody else to tell you if yes, you're doing the right thing or you're doing the wrong thing. So I think that that's something that you need to wait a little bit longer on. Wait a little bit with that. And pay attention to this person, this woman, you know what I mean? And just see if that's what you want. Again, that foresight. Is this something that you can see yourself committing to? Is this something that you can see yourself in? Is this something that you can see being prosperous? You know what I mean? Is it really love? Like... gave me. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying though. No, I'm telling you to pay attention, because if you want to propose to somebody, that is not something that you should be asking me if you really feel that way in your heart. But right now I don't have any feelings. But she have what? No, don't do it then. Pause. Give it a little bit longer. Court a little bit longer. If you're, I was going to say if you still interested, you know what I mean? Like, you still got to let her know you're interested. But honestly, if you don't feel like she feel, it's like that says it all. No. Because if you propose to somebody and you don't feel it, it's like, a lot of woulda, shoulda, couldas. You know what I mean? Because then what if you come across a woman who you actually think is great and you actually want to court her, but now you can't because you committed yourself in a situation just off of haste or just, you know what I mean? I believe in real love. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm fine. I do. I believe in true love. I'm one of them people. Wait a minute. Because she asked me a question. What is happening in my life? Thank you, blessings. Jasmine. Baby, what's happening in your life right now is that tower moment. You got everything being breaking down. Boo-boo is hitting the fan right now. And you have to let it hit the fan and let it land where it lands so you can properly clean up. If it's hitting the fan and you steady cleaning, as it's hitting the fan, you always gonna be cleaning. You gotta surrender a situation sometime in order to find your peace. Yep, in order to find your peace. So continue to focus on what it is that you're trying to grow right now, Jasmine. the stuff that's going on around you is things that have to take place so that, again, like I said, when you get to where you're going, you're able to move more freely. We carrying a whole lot of weight, that we was unaware of, and a lot of it is baggage of other people. You're welcome. Just found you and your messages resonating. True love is real. Hey, for real, I'm telling you, I'm a sucker for love. Don't play with me. Hey, but see, that's just like how I feel like y'all, right? Like, it's hard to get me open like that. But once you got me open, baby, it's like that's just it. Like, so I'm not the type of person like to bop around, you know what I mean? I don't even like a lot of people. It's weird. But I love people. I'm a people person, but I'm a specific kind of people person. Like, I don't fool with nasty people who always got an attitude, people who always think the worst. Like, I keep stuff like that out of my space, for real. I have a question. Should I have an important talk with my soon-to-be ex-husband on Friday? Thinking safety-wise. Should you have an important talk? Honestly, sweetheart, I feel like if you're questioning your safety now, then no, this might not be the time. If it's something that maybe you want to do over like a FaceTime, or it's something that you want to do over the phone, you're not exactly comfortable being in person, then I would say no. Because you got a lot of people that's wolf in sheep's clothing right now. You know what I mean? They'll present themselves like they okay, but they also waiting on you to say or do something to trigger them, so they feel like they have a reason to respond the way that they truly want to respond to you. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's unnecessary for you to have to walk on pins and needles like that. You know what I mean? Especially if you're being honest, you're trying to speak your truth or whatnot. So I would say no. Not unless you're going to have that thing on your hip, baby, and be ready. Me too. I hate fake people. It don't take all that. It don't take all that. I feel like it take more work to be fake, than to just be honest. Like, you got to do too much thinking, too much going. Like, nah. I'd rather just be honest and then get it over with. Look, stuck in my ways, not willing to change, in the reverse. So again, you removed yourself from whatever type of thinking that you've had in the past, whatever ways that you've had. And you have the Death card in the reverse, which speaks of, again, something that was resistant to change. You got the Seven of Earth, which speaks of somebody making bad investments. They did not invest properly. And then you got the Moon card in the upright. It say you are not aware of everything. Something is being hidden. You're welcome, love. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Look, I'm going to have to get on here with y'all one day and just answer questions, huh? Y'all done got me all thrown off the reading. Thrown off the reading, look. Oh, we was talking about your growth, though. Your growth, you finding your pieces. You realize that you finding your pieces. Your pieces, yeah. Also your piece, symbolizing your piece. And you realizing that you actually have rank in spirituality. Like you have high honor. You have a good heart. You know what I mean? That is understood throughout the ethers. Like, you are really beautiful, again, handsome. I feel the need to keep on telling y'all that because this is definitely feminine and masculine energy. Like, you have some masculines who have went through this battle with the feminine energy, and he has come out, on top in his full emperor position. You know what I mean? Not allowing nobody to play with his emotions, his nothing about him. His emotions, his intelligence, his respect, nothing. And you also have a feminine energy that's doing the same thing. It's like she's in her Empress energy, but she's magnifying the Queen of Swords. You know what I mean? Like those clear boundaries, you know, no disrespect, clear thinking, like no and meaning no. And also somebody is like big on not being lied to. Like you picking people's stories apart right in front of them, right as they tell it to you, you picking it apart. Like you're picking it apart. And with this Ace of Air in the reverse, again, it speaks of some type of confusion. It speaks of confusion. Because, see, you changed in the situation with somebody else again. Like I said, they're resistant to change. They're resistant to change because they didn't realize the value, you know, of time. They didn't realize the value of their investments or anything like that. And they still decided to hide things in the situation. Again, this took like X amount of time. Like this person, they was given too many chances. And now they're confused. I don't understand how they're confused. It's like you didn't know that this was going to go on. And so you got the Empress in the reverse, you know, which is, again, stagnant energy, creative blocks, insecurities, you know, lack of commitment. Somebody can't get something off the ground. Plus, they got these codependency issues. It's like this is how this person wanted you. They wanted you in a position where it's like you always needed help. You always needed them. You needed some type of guidance. You needed some type of financial support. You needed some type of mental support. You know what I mean? Even if it was something so simple as you didn't have a car and you needed a ride. It's like somebody wanted to make sure that they stood in a certain place where you were going to have to reach back for them. And with this Page of Air energy, you know, this person only cared about the way that they felt. Like they didn't consider you a lot. It was a lack of consideration for real. And so with this situation that was continuously going on this way, you know, it's like it's like something happened quickly. It says something is coming in fast. Things are moving at a rapid rate. And then you got the Sun card in the reverse. Like somebody feels as if, you know, things are crashing down for them. Like they suffering from doom and gloom right now. But understand also with that Sun card in the reverse, this person has deep-seated childhood wounds that they have not healed. They haven't healed these things, and they were trying to handle you, like I said before, in the same manner that they were handling everybody else. They was trying to handle y'all's situation the same way that they was handling all the other situations that they had going on, or even situations from the past, knowing that you were different. You were nothing like what this person came across ever before. And they knew this. But understand that this person was only able to meet you at the level where they was at. That's as far as they could comprehend. They didn't know how to handle you. They didn't know how to care for you. I feel like that's something that you starting to understand. It's like you went through phases with this person where at first your feelings was hurt. Then you got mad. Then you know what I mean? It's like you starting to understand. You coming into an acceptance phase with this person. And you're actually honestly starting to see that they did you a favor. They did you a favor because you feel so much lighter. You feel so much, your mind is clearer. Your movements is more accurate. Like, it's like you have completely changed. So yeah, once you felt a certain type of way about the way this person did you, again, you're understanding that they actually did you a favor. Because I feel like a lot of y'all in places where, like I said, you didn't even imagine yourself being. You didn't imagine it. And this person didn't imagine that they was going to have to give something back to you. It's like what they decided to invest in, whatever it was that they was putting in this work, it said give back. You are in a position to help others. It's like they want you to help them, but they want you to help them with what you have, if that makes sense. Like if this person tried to steal your joy, you took your joy back. And now they want you to help them because they feeling sorrow. Like, understand it. You know what I mean? It's like this person to put themselves in a position where they back was against the wall. Look, 9 of Swords energy, I'm telling you. Can't sleep at night, being haunted, nightmares, stuck in mind, no peace. This person is completely unhappy. They're completely unhappy and they feel like you can help them gain some type of peace. I kid you not. But you know and understand that dealing with a person like this, in order for you to help them gain peace, you're going to have to sacrifice a certain level of your peace, and you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. You feel like when this person was around you and they was being negative Nancy's or however it goes, you know what I mean? You felt like they should have used that energy more wise then, because you already given enough to them. You've invested enough. You've wasted enough. Like, you're done with that. They should have put that to better use. Yep, because with this Fool card on the bottom of the deck, you giving a second, like you're giving another chance. You going about things different. And with this King of Air energy, it say don't play with his intelligence, wise, mentally strong, masculine energy. I've changed for you. This person gonna try to pop up and make it seem like they done made changes in their life in order to adapt to what you have going on. But see, this be the thing too. And I'm pretty sure that you done explained this to this person before. You don't want this person to change for you. You don't want nobody to change for you. You want people to change because they actually realize that they need to grow. They actually have interest in being something other than what they've been. Because you know and understand that as soon as a person starts doing something for you, if you're removed from the situation, they're no longer that person. They're going to show up as however it is that they choose to show up, which means that they're acting a certain type of way only because you around. They act in a certain type of way to get something from you. And you ain't going for that. So you don't even want this person to change for you. You don't even care that they're claiming that they've changed for you. I'm suddenly crying. What is this? Look, a release of emotion, babe. A release of emotion. For real, for real. 2 of Cups in the reverse. It's a partnership that had to come apart. It may be business. It may be family, like I said. It may be romantic. But a partnership got dismantled. Because with this 8 of Air energy in the reverse, somebody relieves their relief. Somebody relieved their self from this toxic behavior, from this isolation. Somebody is starting to come out more. They're starting to show their colors more. Like a butterfly, you blossom, you starting to spread your wings more. It's like you now understand that you have so much more to give. You're now using what makes you different from other people to your advantage. Because you realize that, yeah, you may be different from other people, but you're actually beneficial to people who are like you. You're beneficial to a certain group of people. And you understand that these people probably feel exactly like how you feel, you know? So therefore, you're putting yourself out there. You're extending yourself more to be not only an example, but also like a role model. Also like a mentor. You know what I mean? It's like you're willing to help. Again, with these friendships, like you're asking for help. We're all asking for help here. We're all helping each other. Like, for real. You know what I mean? What I mean? So it's like this is making the difference. The way that we came across each other, the conversations that we have. You know what I mean? It's like all of that. Hey. Yeah, we back. You know, we're all helping each other. We're all supporting each other. I'm telling you, with this Fool card, taking a chance, new beginnings. We tired of the same old stuff. We're tired of the same old ways. We're tired of the same old people taking the same old actions, getting the same old results with the same old responses. You know what I mean? It's like we done with that. We done with that. For real, we done with that. And yeah, that going on the new path can be scary. But like I said, we already know and understand what we get by staying here. And one thing we ain't going to do is be stagnant. We ain't going to be stagnant. We don't give a damn if we got to move forward and realize that ain't where we want to be. Turn around, come back, and go at it another way again. That's what we going to do. One thing you going to say is that it wasn't no time wasted on the journey that we on. Us sitting here, the collective, yeah, it wasn't no waste to that. Because we learning every step of the way. It might be a little bit of hurt from it because, again, you have to see people for who they are, or it's a lot of different lessons. They be tough sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you need to release the emotion, like baby just said. You know what I mean? Why am I crying, baby? Release that emotion. Release that emotion, and that's growth. You crying because you clearing out that space so you can put some more in there. Put something else in there. That's something I started to realize once I got a little bit older too, that crying from happiness. Like, man, boy, baby, I would cry in a heartbeat. For real, for real. I don't like that shuffle. I'm going to redo it. Then I'm going to cut it and get into it. This is my Kipper-ish deck by Intuitive Kev. Y'all got to check Intuitive Kev out. Man, he got so much personality, I swear. I love him. Went to sleep, woke up, new person. Hey, for real. It be just like that. I promise you, just like that. Go to sleep, wake up, and you're just different. And then it be at a point where even when you try to go against how you feel, you can feel that too. You can feel the restriction, like your senses is just, they're different. You're different. You got priest, priestess, priestess. So this may be a divine feminine energy. Third eye chakra open. You got rising star. So you may be receiving some type of spotlight or something like that. Again, some of y'all having some grand openings and different things like that. Congratulations. Like, you're gaining success in what it is that you're doing. And with this divination, see, this might even be speaking of you watching tarot. This could speak of you doing tarot, learning tarot. You might be some type of reader of some sort. You might have your hands in divination, and this is actually gaining you. You know what I mean? Some type of, because I already said the spot, it's like attention or something like that. And with this change, like, it's a change. This may be a change of profession for you. You got health concern. Why does health concern always got to come out? Y'all got somebody that's sick in y'all energy. Somebody that's sick. I don't know if this is like actually physically sick or if this is sick just from your success. You know what I mean? Because it seems like we got a little bit of both. But somebody got some health concerns. And even if this is you, go get yourself checked out. Don't be afraid of going to the doctor or none of that. Baby, I told you, you are absolutely fine. You done been taken care of this far. I wouldn't change anything from my past. Thankful for all the actors in my life, and I am so at peace. For real. For real. Hey, for real. Yes. He's going to reap what he has. And my thing be this, right? When people get the enduring karma, the thing is, they have to experience what they tried to put you through. And most of these people ain't built nothing like how you built. So they can't even withstand half of what you done been through. And you done been through stuff with a smile. Done been through it with a smile. A duck in the pond, dipping down, let it roll off your back. Every time, no matter how much you don't want to show up, you still show up. It's like these people ain't got that type of go. They ain't got the same type of strength as you. They ain't got the same type of willpower as you. They ain't like, they're nothing like you, which is why they felt a certain type of way about you. But what they should have did was kept their mouth closed. They should have not exposed their hand because they knew they couldn't do nothing with you if and when you decided to get active. Once you got hands on, they knew they couldn't do nothing with you. But that's why they tried to be secret about it. That's why they did a lot of stuff behind your back. A lot of these actions, a lot of stuff that was done to you was done behind your back. A lot of it, you just know intuitively. A lot of it, you could feel. You know what I mean? Energetically. Like you ain't even got no real hard solidence. Do you hear me? No real hard evidence. You just solely moving off of trusting yourself. That's how high, like your intuition through the roof. You started to trust yourself. You believe in your faith. Like you began to decipher who was talking to you and who to listen to. You cut out all that extra mind chatter. You cut out all that self-doubt. You cut off, like, it's certain access, I'm telling you. Like I said, this all the way around the board, not even dealing with just regular people. This in spirit, too. Like your faith. Like you, like I said, that high honor, you legit, you done did some work. You done put that work in, and it's being acknowledged, like I said, by the ethers. It's acknowledged, period. So you will absolutely be successful. You will indeed get everything that you done put in so much work for. You're deserving of it. It's yours. You work for it. You ain't coming and asking for no shortcuts. You ain't coming and asking for no handouts. You ain't asking for none of that. You asking for what is yours. So yeah, you're gonna get it. You're definitely gonna get it. And with this unbothered up here, you know what? This other person, again, whoever it is that got these health concerns going on, they might try to use it as a way in, but you unbothered. You know and understand, like I said, your third chakra is activated. You already know that this person, again, just trying to find a way in. Even if they is sick, understand that they're sick due to whatever it is that they've been doing. They opened up that door as well. You just starseed, earth angel. I'm telling you, you resonate on pure love. Like you're super authentic, pure authenticity. And that's what people don't understand about you. That's why you're so different. That's why you're the outcast. That's why you're the black sheep. That's why you're so strange. A lot of y'all ain't even from here. Stop playing with me. Hey, and some of y'all is, again, like I said already, it's like you're trying to manifest your divine partner. You're trying to manifest your divine partner after realizing that the last person that you thought was your divine partner, you thought was your soulmate, you thought was your twin flame, was not. That you thought was your family. The last person where you thought it was love is not. Stop playing. Hey, I heard that Summer Walker song. It's called Me. You remember how she made that CD and it was like a bunch of little short parts of songs? Well, I guess they were songs, but it's called Me. And she was like, she said something would definitely be her last. She said it'll be her last love, her last, she said it'll be my last love, my last fuck. That's what I gave. My last dude she tripped on the trip with last. And then she'd be like the last one to catch me slipping. It's like that's how you feel about this situation. Like that was the last one to ever catch you slipping. And that's why I say it took hard work, because the way that some of y'all was thinking was like you ain't never allowing nobody to get that close to you again. You ain't never opening yourself up at that again. You ain't never being vulnerable like that again. And it's like you had to sit down with yourself. That's why it was very important for you to notice who these people were to you. It was very important for you to notice that you didn't do nothing wrong in this situation. You showed up exactly how you were supposed to show up. The only fault you had in this situation was showing up for the wrong person. You showed up stupendously. You showed up magnificently. You showed up brilliantly. Like, you were awesome. That's the only thing you were guilty of. You were guilty of loving the wrong person. And they understand that now too. Yep, but with this manifestation, you have priests. So that's what I was speaking of when I say your divine counterpart, that partnership. You got different things that you manifest. And like I said, don't view none of this stuff as a loss. View it as a lesson. View it as a lesson. It was actually a lesson to help you understand what it was that you, like when you get what you're getting, you're able to trust it more. You're able to actually see what it is. You're able to understand it. You're able to feel it. It's like you're able to digest it better than what you would have been able to before, if that makes sense. Because your judgment was clouded before. Before you were too giving, you were too open, you know what I mean? And therefore you was just letting anything in. You was loving everything. Like, you know, and like I said, that's not a bad way to be. To have unconditional love, that is rare. But you had to learn that everybody was not worthy of your love. Everybody was not open to your love. Everybody was not going to be receiving, you know what I mean? Like, some people was going to use that against you. So you had to learn to tighten up for real. But with your third eye activating and different things like that, again, you're manifesting a whole lot more clearly, a whole lot more solid. Like it's something with the way that you manifesting. Like things are really changing for you and around you. And with this rising star, this spotlight that you're getting, you have another energy that is concerned. You have somebody that feels a certain type of way about this change that you made. They feel like it's a matter of time before something happens. Look, see, distant future. This person is concerned because in the distant future, they know that your hard work, labor, and efforts is going to pay off. They know it's going to pay off for you. This person can see your success. They can smell your success. Like, they, again, like I said, they can see it. Like, oh my goodness. And they biting their nails. Biting their nails about it. They know it's only a matter of time before things pay off for you. They know it's a certain amount of success that is due to you again. Because you got this single, sexy, successful energy with this divination. Somebody might be getting readings on you, and that's what the reading said, that you're single, sexy, and successful. Or, again, like I said, you could be this person that's now using your gifts of your third eye being activated, and you know what I mean? You're getting into divination. Like, whatever it is, either way it go, you showing up as being the bomb.com. And with this person being in this Ice King energy right here, they're more so operating from a place of their mental, you know what I mean? It's like this person is not viewing all of the work that you done put in. They're not viewing how kind you are, how loving you are, how what is it? On point. It was a different word that I wanted, but it's like they not viewing how good you are because they too busy with this evil eye energy. It's like this person present themselves as if they like your success. They present themselves like they cool with you growing. They present themselves like, you know, this, yeah. I like it. It's nice. I love that for you. Woo-hoo. But in all actuality, this person really don't. In the inside, they really hoping that it don't go right. They really hoping that it all come down. Like they really hoping that I hope they don't get it. You know what I mean? Day energy. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it. That's what got them sick though. This op. They sick, y'all. They got some type of health concerns going on. Somebody may have even gotten into a physical altercation, but they sick for sure. You got mature woman. What about this mature woman? A ritual. So somebody is sick due to some type of backfires that they experienced and something that they continuously did trying to go against you. Yep. with these falsified documents on the bottom of the deck. This person definitely lied on you. They was false about your character. And I feel like with this light that's being shined on you, you know what I mean? It's making things more apparent. Like it's bringing out the lies of this person. It's shining light on the lies of this person. Because it's like, well, I thought you said such and such. Or I thought this, and that was going on. How, you know what I mean? They over here, if they over here. Like, it's like something that this person was saying and doing is not adding up right. Physical altercation, she speaks. Hey, did I show it to you? Look. It's a health concern. You got opposition, mature woman, ritual. So somebody got a health concern due to whatever this opposition. And like I said, she look all beat up. So that's where I got the physical from. This may be a mature woman that we're talking about, but it's due to a ritual. And you know, again, like I always tell you, that ritual ain't gotta necessarily be nothing kooky. It will come out. If it is, this could just be something that this person did over and over again. Like she might have called your phone over and over again, and you finally caught her outside. You know what I mean? He might have came at you or tried to challenge your manhood over and over again, and you caught him outside. Somebody got caught at the store. I heard somebody getting caught at Walmart. Somebody got drugged at Walmart. But again, with this unbothered, you're unbothered with this person, whatever health concerns they got going on, and you unbothered about whatever it was that they was doing over and over again. You done threw up the deuces to this person. You done said peace, right? Bless their little heart, huh? You done exited. You don't care nothing about it. Rich girl status. Somebody is focused solely on their independence. They focus solely on taking care of themselves. They focus solely on taking care of their kids. If they got fur babies, is what I hear. Something with some pets or something. It's like somebody is they independent. Where they once felt like they may have needed this person, they now feel like they no longer need this person with this protection. I'm telling you, they're protected. They're not only protected, but they're also protecting their self. They're protecting their peace. They're protecting their finances. Like they protecting themselves all the way around the board. Because again, this person done lied. They done lied. And it's funny that it's like they wanted you to work without anything ever being successful. They're concerned about you being successful. That's weird. Divine feminine. So a divine feminine may be protected. You're protected, sweetheart. And you're receiving unexpected money. And you're receiving this man. Understand that. This priest. So just like I keep telling y'all with tarot, you flip or switch that role. This may very well be a masculine energy who is manifesting his divine counterpart. And he's stepping out and gaining some type of light. Some type of stardom or something. Some type of exposure is being brought to him. And he got a karmic feminine that feels a certain type of way because she knows it's only a certain amount of time before his hard work and labor is going to pay off for him. He may be into divination. He may be listening to divination. He may be a divination reader himself. Either way it go, we know he fine. And he's single and he's successful. And they got this feminine in this ice queen energy where she all in her body, all in her head, trying to think of different manipulation tactics to try to go about him or try to bring him down. Showing up, making it seem like she happy for his success, knowing all the while she giving the evil eye. And now this heifer getting sick, don't know what's going on, got a little cold, started off as a cold or something. She don't know what's going on. I heard she been doing too many, but I'm going to mind my business on that too. Got these health concerns, probably done got beat up. This is definitely a woman. But with these rituals, she done got tossed up because of something that she continuously did. She done got tossed up because she continuously invited her tail to a dough. Hey, for real. For real. But yeah, she getting tossed up right now. And you are completely unbothered because you're solely focused on your stability. You're solely focused on your independence. You're solely focused on, remember how we had them talk about worlds? You're focused on your world. And you know that you're protected. You're protecting yourself. You know that you are divine. Again, you have changed. You ain't, this ain't your groove no more. This not your vibe no more. You just more so sitting back and watching the karma play out, watching these people get their karma. Because even with this intuitive kid, this is something like your intuition is really, really high. Your intuition is like on point, I'm telling you. What do you say? Call the number before the dice stop rolling. Your intuition is your intuition. And with these false documents or something like that, you know, like you're very aware of what is these false documents of self-love in reverse. So somebody tried to present something to more so make it seem like you didn't love yourself. They tried to present something in a certain way where it seemed like you did not care. I don't know if somebody has some pictures of you or something. Like, it's like somebody tried to present you a certain type of way, like to kind of knock down your achievements, but it's like you still got your achievements. Like they didn't knock down anything. They didn't deter anything, like it was false. I don't get how people do stuff, you know what I mean, like that, no way. It's like how you is with your partner or how the icky, you know what I mean, you is, that ain't got nothing to do with how your heart is. That ain't got nothing like, now, with all due respect, you know what I mean, don't be out here just throwing it clear across the mat just because yeah, that speaks in different volumes, but it's like somebody kind of tried to put you in a compromised position or show you in a compromising position and tried to make it seem like you didn't care about yourself because of that fact. Ask them, did it look good? I bet they liked it when they first came in contact with it. Here, they still like it now. Which is why they probably trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. If I was this person, whoever it is that this person is dealing with, though, the mere fact that they stuck on you the way that they stuck on you, I would have to question that. Because it's like you still have to have some type of feelings or something like that. If you always talking about this person, your main thing is to try to bring this person down or try to, you know what I mean, affect this person negatively. Like, it's something going on with you and that person, you know. But again, you clearly ascended from this situation. It's like you're still ascending. I'm telling you, you still happy no matter how they tried to come at you. Like, you're still happy. None of it is working. And man, that was a lot of cards. I didn't want all these cards. What do they say? Abundance, poverty, veil, flying monkey. You're getting abundance while this person is in poverty because a veil has been lifted. This person was a flying monkey, which means that they were being used by an entity or they were allowing themselves to be used in different ways by negative energies or lower energies be affected. Yeah, and this person is completely confused by your bliss because, again, with this ritualistic behavior that they was trying to send towards you, I'm telling you, you were supposed to be thrown off. You were supposed to be mentally off. You were supposed to be emotionally off. You were supposed to be everything that they said that you was. But ascending, and you still got this partnership, this divine partnership. Something you would definitely be happy in. Hey, and look, jealous and envious. This person feels a certain type of way. Definitely jealousy and envious that you moving on to your soulmate. They feel a certain type of way about this, I'm telling you. It's like everything that they said about you, every lie that they told on you, it's like they happen to eat the words because they happen to watch you be the opposite and actually be successful. Like, it's like it's working for you. And they have to watch it work. Like, look, with the poverty in the reverse, I'm telling you, you winning, baby. You ain't broke. You ain't broke. You don't need nobody's help. Ain't no help, please. If it is, it's help, please. Please. You know what I mean? Help, please. That's more so how you saying it. Help, please. Hey, because you got abundance. I'm telling you, your money is, even if it's not exactly where you want it to be right now, like it is getting better. You definitely see this light at the end of this tunnel. Yes, you see it. You see it. And you walking toward it, baby. Still, with all due respect, humble. It's like with this manipulation, this person wanted to manipulate your north node. And you know your north node is going to be like your growth. Is going to be, especially like it has a lot to do with your spiritual growth. Your south node is kind of like, you know, like when you're born into things, the different things that you have to learn and all the rest of that. Your north node is going to be what you get from what you learn. You know, it's more so like the seeds that you have sown and different things like that, like what you have grown into. This person tried to control that. It's like they knew that you were deemed to be something great. Like they knew, man, I'm telling you, again, you was different. And with this thief in reverse, they was not able to take that from you. They weren't able to steal your joy. They weren't able to counteract your growth. They weren't able to stop your growth, like in any way, shape, or form. Enamored. And it was sideways when it came out. Look, conflict. They even feel a certain type of way because you look good. They feel a certain type of way because you're cute. They feel a certain type of way because you're handsome, man. You're handsome, masculine. She like you. And then not to mention, I just seen some of y'all got that little gut, that little dad body. We like that. She know that. She knows she fumbled you, and she knows somebody else gonna get you. And if somebody else gets you, that's better than her. Oh my God, that is just gonna be the worst thing in the world. Look, twin flame. And you got it coming, baby. I'm telling you, she gonna hate it. She gonna hate it. She gonna hate to see you happy because she gonna know that she wasn't the one that was able to make you happy. Look, conflict, mentally, emotional, abuse. Oh my God, hello. Imprisonment. They stuck in that. They stuck in that. But they did it to themselves. They mad because, you know, misery loves company. You wasn't willing to be company to their misery. You chose yourself. Look, change, transition, RIP. You put an end to that. You put an end to it. Travel, moving right along. Again, divine masculine and feminine. You put an end to it. You was done. Done. Okay. Ice Queen energy. Head over heart. No emotions. Very clear. Direct. Mental clarity. Don't play. Don't play. Because if I have to raise up, what Dollar Bill say, if I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. It was like that. Hey. And with this legal, it's law. That's justice. That's things being balanced out again. I bailed everybody out, but when it was my turn, nobody. The dream I had, the archangel gave me a sword. Then when archangel put the Bible on my hands, it all went to inside the sword, and I could see the words of God on the sword. Hey, that's tough. That's tough. Hey, I promise you, with that wanting to body something, that with that sword, Jamie, Jamie, that's nice, yeah. Hey, but that speaks, like I said, head over heart. It's like you still have a heart, but you're being more clear now. You're being more direct. You're being honest, you know. It's like you still move from a just place, but you're not allowing people to pull the wool over your eyes. You're not allowing a wolf to show up in sheep's clothing anymore. You calling a wolf a wolf. No problem. And if they want to, whatever they want to do about it, they can do about it. That's how you handling it. Like, for real. For real. Facts, tears in my eyes, because my old ways was to not, man, eccentric. Hey, I bet it, I'm telling you, when I say I felt that rush over my head and my body, like somebody was like crying, like, oh my God, I want to wreck something, like fist, ball, everything, mad. Would you say? I always say that, blacked out, wake up, everybody in here be gone. Like, stop playing with me. But you had that's growth. That's what I'm saying. That's growth. You being able to control that and actually not act on that is growth. Because that's what people expecting you to act ignorant. Believe it or not, you had some people that would have wanted you to respond that way so that they could call the police or whatnot and get you in more trouble. And then that would have been a problem, a snowball of a problem where it started just all off of anger. You could have avoided it if you just controlled your anger. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be a lot of stuff like that. I love it too, for real. I promise you. It be meant. Some stuff be meant now. You remember Grease, what he say? We go together like shanka donka donka. Hey, like Grease on everything. That's one of my favorite movies, Grease. I used to be in prison. I changed my ways only for me to get used, disrespected, and mistreated. Nope, no more. I sense myself not to try to bet. Hey, but see, understand this, babe, right, Latanya? Yes, you may have had your moments, you know what I mean, of imprisonment. What it is no matter where we decide to tap in at in life, we have debt that we had to pay off from decisions that we have already made leading us up to that point. Happen to do that work right there is what actually keeps a lot of people from off their journey because they don't want to do the shadow work. The shadow work be hard. It's a whole lot of revisiting, a whole lot of reconfronting, a whole lot of accepting, a whole lot of accountability. Like, it takes strength. This shit is not for the weak. It ain't for the weak at all. So you get some people that get to looking at all the work they got to do, and it's easier for them to just be regular. It's easy for them to just accept whatever is being given to them. Like, it's easier, and that's the route that they choose to take. You know what I mean? I feel like it ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, with all due respect, you know, you do whatever it is that you choose to do, you know, but, hey, I don't know. If I got to shimmy up the pole in the back and come through your back door while you on the toilet, or the bathroom window is what I meant to say, while you sitting on the toilet, baby, I'm going to do that. I ain't laying down. I ain't laying down. I'm going to work off that debt. I know that it's people like that. And see, that's another thing too. What was his name? Oh, Latanya. Yep. That's another thing too, babe. You once was one of those people. So you have to, that's how karma goes. You have to see what it felt like. And what you get to dictate is your response to it. Be different. You know what I mean? Let them know, hey, you ain't got to be disrespectful. You ain't got to be conniving. Like, that's where you come from. That ain't who you are no more because you grown. Congratulations, babe. Big hugs. You grown. You grown. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. So it's like, nah, you already done been there, done it, jail, prison, none of that. Been there, done that. That's off the roster. You got that experience, and you know what you did that landed you there, which is why you're making different decisions now. You good. You good. It's not gonna happen for years. They started and now I finished it. It's okay. They shouldn't have started it, and you wouldn't have had nothing to finish. You know the story. Projected perfect. Like, hey, good afternoon, Charles. Oh, did that sound like that lady? Y'all silly. You say it take years after you can, and people confront them with them. What was the order? I make it, and now we progress things. Absolutely, absolutely. Praise them for real. Praise them. I promise you, anytime, like, especially when it comes to strength, trying times, like how he said, praise Jesus, I promise you, I think about that story. That man went through a lot. That man went through a lot, and no matter what, he kept his heart pure. He kept his heart open with love. The same people who didn't believe in him once he proved himself, they then denied him and tried to condemn him for actually being able to prove himself from being in his truth. Like, come on, y'all know that, man. Again, like I said, we ain't no different, y'all. It's going to be all about understanding. It's going to be all about understanding. And with this destruction, this false narrative, this person told a lot of lies about destruction that was going on in your life. And you got love spells, so I ain't even right. So I went too fast because I keep on going back and forth between talking to y'all and then they guess like Project Trauma Bond. Nah, I work too damn hard to let it bring me down. Hey, for real, don't let nobody bring you down. But don't close your heart either. Don't close your heart. That be the main thing. Absolutely. Learning from your experiences is wisdom. But don't close your heart. Don't do that. That's when you make yourself no different from the people that you're trying to get away from. And so it's only right because somebody tried to more so coerce you into this love situation with this love spell energy. I'm telling you, you had people lighting all different type of candles against you. You had people trying to do some weird stuff to you in order to cause this destruction, like to cause sudden chaos. It's like they wanted everything just to be in shambles for you. And with this false narrative, I already told you that this person was telling different lies. They were promoting, presenting you to be a certain type of way. And so they were manipulating energy, telling lies, and then hoping that the things that they said in the way that they was manipulating your energy would cause some type of chaos so that they were able to say that what they were saying was true. It's like they wanted to make their story look true, make their false narrative look true. Again, the veil has been raised on this person. At first, you did not understand who this person was. You now understand who this person is. And keep on breaking them, Jamie, baby. Break them. Cut them mother suckers down. Cut them down. That's the love. Definitely. Absolutely. I love that. I like stuff like that. He was very non-committal, but he was everywhere and doing everything. Nope, it's a no. Yeah, hey, don't go back to the same thing, what you already know what it is. Don't go back to the same thing. But understand that with this person promoting this false narrative of you, they got a message of concern, right? They got a message of concern that you are indeed gifted. You are gifted. You are exactly who you said you were. And now they're suffering some type of emotional pain because they judged you wrong. They judged you wrong. They had the wrong idea about you. Wrong idea about your gifts. The wrong idea about what you could actually do. And with this unexpected money, again, you winning. They really feel a certain type of way about you being successful and them having to watch you be successful, knowing that they tried to condemn you the way that they did. Look, thoughts, actual money, travel. So it's like the way you execute things. You think of it, you got the money to go do it. Like you busting moves. You're opening so many different doors for yourself. Some of y'all may have even moved to a different state. Like your movements, your confidence, like everything is just up. Hey, Jezebel. What is going on with this Jezebel? Hold on. Who is this Jezebel? Voodoo. Who is this Jezebel with the voodoo? What is this? So, get it understood. You got somebody that connected themselves to a Jezebel, right? This Jezebel was doing voodoo. I feel like doing voodoo on this person and doing voodoo on you. But this person is getting some type of notification, some type of understanding. Whoever it is that you separated yourself from, divine masculine, whoever it is that you separated yourself from, divine feminine. This person is now getting an understanding that the person that they was dealing with, because I'm telling you, it ain't came out yet, but it's obvious they done either moved on to another relationship, and the relationship that they moved on to, I feel like it's somebody that was already mixed in with y'all energy. Like, it's somebody that was already jealous of you, somebody that already felt a certain type of way about you. And this person getting a message of concern that the Jezebel actually manipulated things to make it seem like it was real love, but it really was lust. They was really only connecting on the sexual level. They was really only connecting on the intimate level. Again, it was lust. That might be why this person got these health concerns, because they've been coming out like that too. Understand, we got that health concern in the first top line. And even look on the card, like how his hands is. Yeah. Yeah, somebody done did something. I heard Harlem Nights, what he say, he was messing with that Creole lady, did him dirty, shook up his thing in the size of a cocktail weenie or something like this. Something like that, he said, like, somebody is having issues in their department downstairs because they was dealing with a Jezebel where they thought it was real love, but it actually ended up being lust. Again, because she knows something. She's some type of witch entity attachment. Yeah. This person waking up now that they done blew it. They blew it. Courthouse. This might possibly land them in court some way, shape, or form. Has something to do with the legal system. Some might have to go on legally. You got occupation and karmic. So maybe this karmic energy works in the courthouse or something like that, or this person gonna have to go to court for this karmic energy. Maybe this karmic energy knew that it was something going on with them all along and they was out here being freely with everybody else. I don't know, because, you know, even with this occupation, that's a doctor. Oh, you going to court with child support? Hey, that baby ain't came out yet. This might not be your story right here, baby, because yesterday we did have somebody going for child support, but today this look like somebody going for something else. I don't know. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that. But you got your ancestors protecting you. This was something that was divinely guided. It had to happen. Not only for you, but for these people as well. Look, surprise. I'm telling you, somebody's surprised about what? Oh, okay, baby. You weren't playing when you said child support court. Yes, they surprised about a child. Here go the child. Because I sure said it. Look, ain't no kid came out yet. But yeah, so somebody done messed around and got somebody pregnant. Somebody messed around and got somebody pregnant when they was being lustful. They thought it was real love, but come to find, they gonna find out that they don't even like this person. Look, she said after I had these twins, baby, girl, you better keep that thing to yourself, girl. Don't give them no more. Don't give them no more. She said twins. Oh my goodness, girl. Like couscous twice. Y'all know I got a dark sense of humor. Well, it ain't even necessarily dark, but it could be considered inappropriate. So I'm going to keep my jokes to myself. But girl, definitely blessings to you and them babies. On Halloween, talk about that veil. Stop playing with me. Girl, that's good. That's very interesting. Congratulations for real. For real, for real. Like, blessings to you. May you be protected. I promise you, all along this journey and through that childbirth. For real. Blessings, blessings. Protect her and them babies. For real. For real, for real. Yep. Nah, keep your peace. Keep your peace, children and all. They surprised, though. Surprised about, hey, this entity attachment wanted to come out, too. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Yep. And y'all gonna know whose story this is or not. They say that it's a karmic that's surprised that a child has an entity attachment or something like that. Somebody may have been using their kids as leverage or using their kids in some way, shape, or form with this animosity on the bottom of the deck too. Somebody might have been trying to do something with some kids. Look, community. So it might even be like they family, they household or something like that. It's like somebody got a lot of different people in on going against you. They may have even had different things going on with your pets or something. This mature man. What's going on with this mature man? Who is this mature man? Oh, awakening flying monkey. So this may be a masculine energy where this feminine energy has some type of control or whatnot over him. He's awakening to the fact that this woman did something to him. We did get it understood that this was a Jezebel that did voodoo though. So we're going to be all the way honest and make it clear that this ain't surprising to us. Why would he fool around with somebody like that? She probably done put all type of stuff in his food, his drinks, his clothes, everything. I feel sick to my stomach. That's a nasty energy, I promise you. This person realizes, though, that this karmic energy actually had some type of holds on him. Hey, look, obsession and family. So either this karmic was obsessed with trying to get some type of family from this person, or this karmic energy was actually obsessed with this family. It made this masculine energy like become hyper focused on something that they really didn't necessarily understand, want to be in, didn't voluntarily be in. Like it's like it was real forced. This whole situation was forced, but it's like somebody is beginning to regain their sense. They beginning to wake up, but they tied to something with this bondage. It's like they're tied to a certain situation. They're tied to a certain family. Obsession, family, bondage. Or they might be into some kinky stuff too. You heard the way I read that, obsession, family, bondage. And you got this rich guy energy again that's in prison. Somebody is stuck in a situation. You got bondage and imprisonment. Somebody might legit be going to jail due to their obsessions that they had, or something that they did when they had this weird attachment that they had going on from this karmic energy that was playing around with stuff. This rich guy, whoever this masculine energy is that come across as being, you know, stable. This business owner, this CEO, if he ain't, he do one hell of a job of making it seem like he is with his pathways. Which means the road that they traveling when it comes to a sweetheart. I feel like you this sweetheart. It's like they keep on playing. They're going to end up underneath the jail messing around with you. And get it understood that this could be in the physical, or this could be in spirit as well. In the ether, spiritual court. Because they have conflict about your happiness. Can he come back? I block him. She was doing work. See? No. Keep him up out of your space. And you got to understand that even with that karmic energy, if she's doing work on you and he's sleeping with her, it's like he's able to bring certain things back to you too, because he's the access, he's the opening. Like, and understand that both of y'all are women, so y'all got innies, he got an outie. It's going to be easier for things to be transferred to you because you're receiving. You know what I mean? Like, keep them up out of your space. Keep them away from that thing, your babies, all of that. All of that. Nah. And then again, not to mention with these health concerns too, it's already too much going on with these people. We got it understood 3 decks ago that this person did not want, they wanted to come towards you. They were trying to think of ways to come towards you, but they were not exactly able to come towards you because they knew that they had too much baggage. They knew they had too much stuff going on. They knew you wasn't going to allow them back into your space again. So again, this person sees your happiness, like they're conflicted by your happiness. Like you being happy pisses them off. You being happy upsets them. But with this trusted, you are definitely protected because you are Earth Angel. So this person can't more so present themselves like a nice guy, you know what I mean, or nothing like that. It's like you're no longer confused about this illusion that they got going on, and they're confused by the illusion. It's like this person finally woke up and smelled the coffee. They finally woke up and they seeing things for what it is now, but they done dug themselves in so much of a hole with you, done burned so many bridges, done acted so arrogant, so emotionally unavailable that you don't care. You don't care who did what and why, what happened. You don't care. You're moving forward the way that you feel is beneficial for you. Because you also know and accept the fact that in order for anybody to be manipulated in a certain type of way, or something had to be happen, they had to give their power away to somebody. They had to allow that person to do it. They had to be vibrating on that type of level to even for something like that to have access to you and affect you like that. That must mean that that's where you reside at, right? So stay over there. It's like it's simple like that. The veil, it has been raised. You know exactly who this person is. You're no longer making them who you want them to be. Yeah. And you standing firm in your faith, right? And that's why you're getting good karma. But that's also why this person is receiving the opposite. Chakras. So your energy is aligned. Again, healing. It's about the healing. So you're being rewarded for all of the healing work that you've done. And you got love offer, sweetheart. So you can get a love offer from a sweetheart, or a love offer is being given to a sweetheart. Look, blocked access. Block, no access. Third party energy. I'm telling you, not being nobody's third party. You don't want no parts in nobody else's relationship, especially not this person from the past. Because especially with this death magic, look, somebody wanted endings to come to you. They wanted an ending to your love life, an ending to your success, an ending to your healing. And that was blocked. What they say, blessed and highly favored, baby. You are protected. That was blocked. This person couldn't stop nothing. They couldn't stop nothing that didn't belong to them. And look, this third party had to come out. Divinity. They wanted to try to make it seem like you was divinely led to a third party with a karmic masculine. Yeah, no, you knew who these people was. Ain't no divinity in what these people got going on. You got boss. I just need 2 more. Dang, and throw out 3. Okay. Yep, divinity. Okay, third party. Because what it is this person is going to, I don't know if you met this person or you're meeting this person, but somebody is going to try to present themselves as if they're more so in this high honor energy, as if they have done the work, they have done the healing. You know what I mean? They got all their honors and everything, but in all actuality, this person is a karmic. So you're going to abandon this situation. It's like you're walking away from people. You're not playing with nobody. You ain't playing with nobody. You got something that's being divinely led to you, and you being real patient for that. You ain't accepting no lowball offers is what I heard. Y'all so funny. Yeah, you ain't accepting no lowball offers from these people. You good on that. And that's just it. This is amazing. This is the first time, I promise you, that I done did y'all reading, and y'all energy was very dominant throughout the whole reading. It did tell about other people, but it was still dominant. Usually, man, y'all already know, bull. That past person come in and take over your whole reading, where it be like only 3 cards be around about you. Yeah, 27 about them. They didn't do that. So understand, again, like I said, you gaining your power back. You taking your power back. Like you taking your strength back. Ain't nobody manipulating nothing. Like, it's coming. It's definitely coming. And I love that for y'all. For real. Congratulations on making it here. It's a lot of people that refuse to grow. And you were not one of them. It's paying off. Because he always angry now because I keep telling him no. Yep. Hey, but see, that's what I'm saying. That sound real live like vampire energy, you know, an energy vampire, because that's how they can pull. A lot of people, especially like them little lust demons and stuff like that, they pull from your sacral energy. So as long as you're having intercourse and different things like that, they get the boost that they need. But as soon as you start to draw back from them, it's kind of like that's how they recharge. Plugging in with you is how they recharge. So as soon as you stop plugging in with them, it's like their system get faulty. You know what I mean? They start acting crazy. They start getting aggressive. Like, again, some people will get aggressive to the point where they might take something. You know what I mean? Like, just stay away from them people. Like, if you separate yourself and you really want to, separate yourself for real, then separate yourself for real. Like, don't keep on having reasons to invite them back in your space, like, because that could be detrimental to your health. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be mindful of who you're dealing with and how to deal with them. Like, again, your peace is going to be your priority. Ain't nobody else going to protect you like you. So, yeah, no, because he always angry now. Because I keep telling him no to sex and him staying. Yeah, no. No. If it ain't that, it ain't that. And not to mention, hell, if he got another woman in the background that's going all hard like that, he needs to be there. You know what I mean? What are you? I don't understand. For real. This our friendly conversation moment while I put my cards up, y'all. That's when y'all throw out y'all questions. Throw out your questions. Or your comments. Look, however it is you want to do it, get it off your chest. And I'm going to shuffle them one more time because he left her and that's why she going hard, because he told her he coming back to his family. Yeah, it's too much back and forthing. Yep, that's too much back and forthing though. And honestly, him telling her that he coming back to his family is a manipulation tactic for him to have some type of control over her as well. Yeah. Good for you, baby. I'm telling you, you better choose yourself. If you better choose yourself. He was trying to manipulate her though, because he knew that it would get her in the uproar and all the rest of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's her own goofy fault too. Because, I mean, I wish a man would tell me where he gonna go. Baby, I will pack your bags for you. What is you talking about? That ain't gonna start no fight, no nothing like that. That's actually gonna have me looking at you different from that day moving forward. Because, hell, from there on, I'm gonna feel like your intentions is to move on. You're looking for your next thing to move on to. Especially if you say something like that to me. Shit. It probably is. Nah. That would have definitely had the reverse effect. When he can't come back, it's affecting. What do you mean, honey? How is it affecting your son? How? Was this a situation where it was like you guys were in a household together and then he moved out and now he's trying to come back? Oh, yeah. 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 That's understood. You know, they in and outness too, though. Yeah. It'll teach a child as well. You know what I mean? Like, it just speaks in volumes. So, yeah, don't allow it to happen. You're going to have to get to a point where you actually stick with that. Because they'd be like back both of y'all, too. You know, with that going back and forth. Like, either you're going to answer the phone or you're not going to answer the phone. Either you're going to allow him to come or you're not going to allow him to come. You can't go back and forth. You know what I mean? Because I could feel that. Yes, go ahead, Melissa. I could feel that back and forth. At once upon a time, even if you're not doing it now, you did. You went back and forth. And you even done been back and forth even after knowing with that other girl or something like that. So it's like you're going to have to make decisions, you know, again, knowing that whatever it is that you do, your results is going to be your results. On all 5 phones, what she say, baby, I don't care what I did before. I mean it now. And Melissa, yes, you will be moving, baby, but it only will be successful if you're not running. I get the feel like you might be running from something. You need to make sure that you tend to everything that you need to tend to so that when you leave with a clean slate so that you're able to start with a clean slate. Don't move because you think you move and it's going to make things easier or nothing like that. Don't hide from your problems. Address them head on. That's that thing, girl. You're just trying to get a hold of that thing you done put across his forehead. Talk about calling everybody phone. Yeah, he done been looking through windows too. He done watched you. Looking for you. You're welcome. Absolutely, honey. You are welcome. For real, for real. For real. Trying to see what's going on. Y'all so silly. I love y'all, I swear. This is a good part of my day, getting on here and spending time with y'all. For real, for real. Sorry, call. Girl, not no text-free number. Hey, what they say, you know how the old folks be like, if it's gonna make you do that, I don't want none of that. Hey, that's what I feel like. Gee, you gonna make you do that, I don't want none of that. For real, for real. Oh, everything. That doesn't make no sense, boy. That's one of them. You got to move the whole state. I promise you. I done had somebody like that before. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave altogether. I'm gonna just separate myself from this because this seems like this ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's oh my goodness. Like that obsession be real. But then, too, I also realized, you know, I was sleeping on myself. Like, shoot, you know what I mean? You got all this going on. You got to be that. Or you got to, you something outside of what you know what I mean, putting together. I feel like that's a lot of us. A lot of us go through different situations, you know, that more so help us tap in, turn on, like you get them different, like you say, take them rose-colored glasses off. Yeah. Hey, if it'll be your piece, yeah. Yep. But again, with you too, you know what I mean? Don't never move to run. Like, don't run. Because when you run, you still end up running into what you're running away from type thing. It's like you have to always address what needs to be addressed accordingly so that you can properly heal it, so that you can properly move forward, you know? But yeah, absolutely. If you want to move, you know what I mean, you move. But see, with you and them babies and stuff like that, you just got to make sure you take the proper steps. Don't make any rational decisions that is going to put yourself in any awkward places. You know what I mean? Acting crazy. Nah, baby, like I said, you got to tap into you and see who you are and what it is about that cookie. Because you got some that be throwing mop water across the universe and it still don't be like that. It don't be like that. So it be you. You gotta, you know, you got to get, you know, it's that thing. Hey, for real. Look, you better learn your lesson now. Keep it to yourself. Don't give it to nobody. Look, now you gonna have to keep on running. Unless you finna use all this money you manifest and all this abundance to keep on getting yourself up out of jams. Because you don't want to, yeah. Alright. Just like because you want to have fun. For real. Alright, y'all. I'm finna get my butt up off here. Do a little something else, and then I'll touch bases back with y'all. In a little few. You know we tend to do this twice. She did for the first time. That's why my kids faced out I had to be celibate. Girl, that takes strength too, for real. I promise you, if don't nobody feel you, I feel you, boy. Girl, you snapped with them gaps, though. You showed out with them gaps. Hey, ass. You snapped with them gaps, baby. You reached all the way back. That baby, you reached all the way back, opened up that middle hatch part in the back seat and reached in the trunk. You said, oh, we. Hey, just when you thought you had your house back to yourself, baby. I love it though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's that country living too. That's how my mama and my me. I got an auntie that's the same age as me, because my mama and my granddaddy wife was pregnant at the same time. That's that country stuff like that. Just say you been ahead of baby with the babies. But they also give you like how we be up to date. We be placing so many different limits. You know, everything try to be so restricted, so limited. It ain't got to be like that. It's some stuff that we can take from the past and the old school living, and some stuff that we need to scrap, you know. My son's 12 today and my daughter will be 16 in January. That ain't bad though. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. And tell little man happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Ooh, a Leo though and a Capricorn. Girl, I bet that house be going up. It probably be like on the Looney Tunes. Remember they used to fight and the house used to hop and the top be pop. I bet that house be rocking, don't it? Ain't nobody gonna let the other one win. $2,000. Hey, yup. See, I know I'm telling you. I had an auntie. And we was friends too. Did all type of stuff together. Went through high school together. And they be like, that's my auntie. It's funny too though, because I was bigger than her. But that was my auntie. Alright, we here. Yes, y'all been all in my story about that Capricorn, because my daughter been trying. Hey, them Capricorns. You know them Capricorns, them goats too though. Like they will do that. They definitely will do that. The thing about them Leos though, Leos will do it too, but they be more sneakier with it. They be sneaky. Like Capricorns, oh man, they be seeming like how that goat be, like they legit got them two horns. And you know how goats be. Them goats will back up and run into your ass quickly. Back up and run into you again. You done seen the videos with the goats, like them goats, boy. But you said 16 too though. She at that age, you know how the old folks say, start smelling yourself. She just going through her phases. Just guide her best you can. You know what I mean? And let her make her decisions. And when she bump her head, because you know she gonna bump her head, don't judge her. Help her heal them wounds and move forward and figure out a different way to approach so that it does not happen again. She's just going through the walks of life. You was 16 before. You remember that. You was 16 before. You thought you knew everything before too. Of course, if she running away, that's just like how, you know, in the energy, like with this relationship we just was speaking of too. In order for a person to validate what it is that they doing, they have to make you look a certain type of way. So it's like it was okay that they did this. It's no way that a person can be honest about the way that you're showing up and then present the behavior or the actions that they taking towards you and it be justified without you seeming like you deserved it. You know? My 3-year-old and my grandson. A Cappy. Ooh, them Capricorns. Y'all got them Capricorns full of fake. No, hey, you know these kids different up to date too though. These kids a little bit different. We didn't have as much access to different things as what we had. So we thought that we knew things, but it was on a different level now. They got so much access to different. It's different. It's different. The same way that she's treating you now, it's going to come a time where she realizes that you are all that she had, because we all know that ain't nobody going to love you like your mama. If your mama stood up the way that she was supposed to, and like I said, a lot of people had grandparents or, you know what I mean, anything like that. Some people had to go through the test on their own, and them is some amazingly strong people too. But if y'all go through the steps, like, you know what I mean, you continue to show up for her, it's like she gonna understand. She gonna come back around, I promise you. Let her stay where she at for now. If you're able to get a hold of her, tap in with her, you know what I mean, just to make sure she's still breathing. Make sure she's still breathing, you know what I mean, she's straight. But if you know she's somewhere safe or something, you know what I mean, like I said, let her see. Because if you keep forcing her back in and she's trying to get away, she's not going to do anything but find another way to break free. So you almost got to let her see that shit ain't all it's hyped up to be. We once had our moment too where we wished that we was grown, and now I promise you I would give it all back. I would give it back. You can have it. All I got to do is go to school and do chores, and I get taken care of completely. My food is paid for, clothes is paid for, housing is paid for, phone, lights. You think I wouldn't? You know what I mean? But when I was in that situation, I felt like it was stressful. I felt like you were asking too much. You know that regular teenage stuff. You know how that go. You know how that go. Y'all sister signs, that Pisces and that Scorpio. My mama a Scorpio. And I love her too, but it's still it's a difference in the way that you deal with people. Y'all personalities is different and everything too. Also, you got to understand that Pisces is mutable water. Scorpio is fixed water. So Scorpio is like frozen water. Once they get their mind made up on something, it ain't nothing that nobody could say to deter them. You got Scorpios, they also, for one, they hate to apologize too. It's hard for them to apologize and own when they wrong. But they also the type of people where they'll jump to conclusions in their mind before something happened. You know what I mean? And then it could be wrong or it don't happen the way that they, put it together at first. And it'd be like they'll just brush it. Like, I love me some Scorpios, though. I love the mess out of Scorpios. I swear to God. My mama and my best friend is Scorpio. I think I just know how to handle them. She may very well, she may be. It could be a touch of jealousy to it. But it's mainly because you got to understand you're more gentle with him because than how you are with her, but it's because of his age. Like you said, he hasn't really tried you too much outside of his regular kid limits. You know what I mean? He's still kid. She's kid, teenage, young adult. It's like she thinks that she knows more than what she knows. She thinks that she's more experienced than what it is. You know what I mean? And because she presents you with this type of energy, that's how y'all operate. But then it's not like that with him. Like, she can see that. She can see the difference. But also, it's for a lack of understanding. She really don't understand. She don't know how to process that the results of how you're acting with her or the results she getting is from her own actions. It's like she's trying not to accept accountability right now. She's more so placing herself in a victim mentality. Scorpio here. Hi, Scorpio. And yeah, that's one thing about them Pisces. Like them Pisces will love you real, real hard, but once they done, they done. Like it ain't no backtracking. It ain't no I'm sorry's. Don't care about you crying and snotting in their face. Like nothing. They do. Like once that love is gone, it's gone. But also understood that Pisces is the sign of unconditional love. You know what I mean? So after you've given love without conditions, it's like, what else do you have? I've given you everything that I have. Moving on. You know what I mean? Like, that's legit how y'all operate. And it's like you're not wrong for that. You ain't wrong for that. Because it's easy for Pisces to be taking advantage. I ain't even going to say easy. People feel like it's easy to take advantage of Pisces and manipulate them. It has a lot to do with your mental and the way your mind works. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, people will try to play on your mind. And they enforce your beliefs too. Like, because you know how you are. Like, that's your key words. I believe. It's like, yeah. It'd be hard for a person to pull wool over, and then especially if it ain't authentic, because you're not gonna believe it. They can't force you to do nothing, can't make you do nothing like you did. No. All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'm finna get off of here. I done already said I was getting off of here. Look how many moments ago. Give me something to eat because my stomach been growling like a mug while I was on here. Yeah, it's because you're tapped in, like your spiritual sense. You know, your house, you deal with spirituality and like self-undoing. So it's like you make your own problems, you undo your own problems. You know what I mean? Again, you rule Neptune, or Neptune is your governing planet. You know, Neptune deal with Hollywood. It's full of illusions and different things like that. Blessings to you too, Uncle Frank. Yeah. So yeah, it is. Hey, but they also say too with Pisces that Pisces are the oldest of the zodiac, if that makes sense. You know, that they say that Pisces souls have reincarnated so many times that they have embodied all of the other 11 zodiac signs that comes before them, which is why they're so gifted, why they're so tapped in, also why they're so delulu. Because Pisces be crazy as hell too. Been amazed some shit up and convinced theyself that it was real too, boy. Hey, for real. And Pisces men, they could be lover boys too. Straight up, yeah. Slinging Mr. Wood all around. Hey girl, Pisces do be Pisces. If you find an unbalanced Pisces, that's just like all signs. Like all signs, boy, that upright and that reverse. That upright and that reverse is completely different, just from that masculine, feminine energy being completely different too. Mm-hmm. Hey, tapped in on a different level. She said, yes, my baby daddy a Pisces. Girl, what you say? Don't get me back started on your baby daddy now, Jane, girl. I'm February, not March. Yep. Hey, so even like with you being February, not March, it's like you still have that humanitarian type vibe to you. Like you still care about the people. Like you still don't care, but you do care. You know what I mean? Like it's you still got them Aquarius vibes too, especially when it comes to that leadership and different things like that. Like you definitely march to your own beat. 3338. Y'all probably some lovebirds. That's why y'all didn't know how to separate y'allself from each other like that. That was intense. That's what that was. And it's not that March doesn't have a heart. You got to understand that, okay, so February is going to be air and water. You know, so it's kind of like thinking and emotions. March is going to be water and fire. That absolutely do not mix. That means either we here or we there. Either I'm calm or I'm crazy. Either I'm, you know what I mean? It's real intense because it's a different type of passion that flows with it. But that's also why, like when you go into Aries and you got an Aries that's born in March. March is going out. March. A March Aries is going to be more emotional than a Aries born in April. A Aries born in April is going to be more grounded because they got Gemini coming after, Taurus coming after that, which is the earth sign. So it grounds it in. And y'all got me on a whole nother different level now. Oh, you like them Aquarius. So you probably like rebels then, Jane. You like people that go against the grain. You probably think that restrictiveness, that stubbornness is sexy or something. You like that. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I like it a little bit too. Like stand up, fight for your right to party. Don't just be no pushover. Don't be soft. You better, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. They will turn into a tornado. Meaning they don't care when they black out. I've learned how to balance logic and emotions. Yes, yes. It's a difference. It's a difference now. Hey, so see, it's like you said sun and Pisces, Aries, moon. So with your Aries being a moon, it's like the way that you feel. That's why you said you with that fighting. Yeah. The way you feel. When a person gets you in your field, that Aries energy, that's Mars energy, that's war. That's yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, you said they're two different people. Oh, the two baby daddies. Well, you know, that really depends too though on what time of day you born, because the sun changes signs every 30 days, but the moon changes signs every 2 to 3 days. So depending on what time of day, you know what I mean? The moon could have been in Scorpio, you know what I mean, going into Sagittarius. And so if somebody was born in the morning, they could have them a Scorpio moon. Born in the afternoon, they got them a Sagittarius moon. In which you're going to have somebody deeper in their emotion than somebody who's more flighty. Somebody who don't like restriction. Yeah. 217. That Aquarius. And that's what would be funny to me with the Aquarius. You know, the Aquarius is the humanitarian. It's like they care so much about people, yet they don't give a flying freak about people so much. It is crazy. It's like, I care about y'all, but I want to care about y'all over here. Like, don't come over here. Let me do what I'm doing over here. Let me come over there and care for y'all when I want to care for y'all. It's like man. I love everybody though, I promise you. Again, like I said, everybody got their upright and they reverse sides, baby. I'm not even gonna make it seem like it is not true. You know, a lot of things too, even outside your zodiac sign, that upbringing is going to be detrimental to mold the type of adult that you are as well. Okay, now Aquarius, Venus, Pisces, Sun. Girl, I ain't gonna keep on telling you, Jay, with that divine thing. You know what it is with these men. You know, hey, so you know what your restrictions is. Hey, so Taurus don't play with him on everything. Hey, cause he'll get rid of all y'all. Y'all get to playing with him. Get to playing with him about that thing. He know where that pack at, and he ain't giving it up. Man, for Pisces placements. Ooh, you full of water. Full of emotion and love. Yeah, Taurus is something else. That's something else. Hey, but them usually be the ones with them. Never mind. I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Stop talking to me. Even though I'm a Pisces, I have a lot of air in me, so I'm very blunt. Oh, look. Yeah, you probably find creative ways to be a little butthole, too. Hey, very sarcastic. I like you. You are very creative with how. Yes. That is six. Jane, what I done told your ass, Jane. Gemini, mama, hey, them Geminis gonna take you on a roller coaster ride now. If you like that, then yeah, get the yeah. But if not, if you get motion sickness, baby, you better sit that one out. Them Geminis, boy. Yeah, Pisces is real straightforward, for real. Satan's is God. All right. Hey, we got somebody came in here just threw the whole vibe off. I understand what you're saying if you mean on polar ends, but I really think that you should say that he's your God because yeah. You never dated a Gemini, girl. Them is the most indecisive, most emotional roller coasterist, most loving, most sturdy man. I love Geminis, but mentally, baby, you got to be strong. You got to be strong. I don't think nobody needs to deal with no Gemini but an earth sign. Somebody that can more so grind that energy out, okay? Because Gemini take off on you. They'll take off on you. You know, they the communicators. They always thinking, always 1,000 steps ahead of themselves. It's like they outrun themselves. Sagittarius they can get very stalkerish, very obsessive, very, hey, don't tell me not to call you, don't answer the phone, I'm gonna call if I want to type-ish. That's something else. But it's funny though, because I don't know. Man. What about Libras? I know Libras can't decide on nothing. You know, it's air energy, the scales. It depends on how balanced they are. They another type where it be like once they get something set in their mind, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to get them. They believe what they want to believe. They think what they want to think. You know what I mean? They can be compulsive liars too. Like they able to appear a certain type of way and not be that. Whole different world. For real. For real. Gemini don't see a Gemini do not see no wrongs in their action. They would have, like, that's what I'm saying. That mental manipulation, they've been had you trying to take accountability for stuff you ain't did nothing wrong, boy. No, nothing. But somehow they found a way to flip it. Them Gemini is something else. I'm telling you, you got to be strong deal with a Gemini. My brother, Gemini, woman beater. What? He ain't came across the white woman yet. He needs to come across him a Della Reese woman. You remember what she do? I'm going to get you in the pinky toe. That's what she need. Man, who are you telling? Hey, I left the Libra because he cheated on me. He got depressed and closed himself in the house for 3 months. Hey. Hopefully while he was closed in that house, he was doing some reassessing because it's his own fault for fumbling the bag. He should have kept that thing where it was supposed to be at. Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, and Taurus act alike. Well, you know, Leo and Aquarius is the complete opposites. You know what I mean? Gemini, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I swear I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't agree with that. Because them Leos, unbalanced Leo, they're very obsessive. They're very malicious, but it's like they're very calculated. Like the way that they try to go about doing things is very, very sneaky. Like it's strange. With them Tauruses, they lie a lot. But my thing be, if you listen to them talk, because they're talkers too, they talk a lot. Like they just want to talk. They really don't. If you listen to them, you can pick they stuff apart too. It'd be like some of that stuff don't even make no sense. I used to do that to my Taurus friend. Like, look, if you listen to what you just said, it don't even make sense. Like, fam, it don't. Just listen. Repeat it to yourself like you just said it to me and tell me that makes sense to you. Like, stop playing with me. You know what I mean? Everybody is calling you, asking about what you do. You took that thing away. That's what I would have told them. Took it away. And I'm a Pisces. I can never date my own sign. I tend to not even get along with most of the Pisces or nothing like that. They all thought, oh God. And I said that to people like, man, Pisces can be some whores. Like, you better be, boy, that imagination. That imagination. They might jump out and be something else, jump out the closet. You remember on Norbit how Rasputia was dressing up every day. It's something different. Every holiday. Hey, there'll be something else on you. That Rick James super freak. I love Leos, but when they're off balance, it's horrible. It didn't let that be. I love some of them. I don't know. I cannot, I get a stomach ache just thinking about it. I couldn't say that I would fool with a Leo again. I don't like the maliciousness behind them. I've been had to do something on them. They all look like right. We are able to tap into each other and we have sex through the mind. It's yes, especially with Pisces. With Pisces, a lot of things are mental first. If you can't mentally engage a Pisces or mentally subdue a Pisces, then 9 times out of 10 it's not gonna go far at all. It is not gonna go far because you're not gonna be able to jump in and just be doing stuff just because. Like Pisces are very, like I said, the emotional sign. You know what I mean? You said you a 6'4" cowboy from Texas, Gemini. What? A 6'4" cowboy? Let me see. Put your picture in. Let me see that 6'4" cowboy from Texas. Cool playing with me. I used to do dominatrix in the Pisces. You like that? Hey, see, that's what I'm saying, though. Pisces will throw stuff at you like that. Like a Pisces do. Pisces, I'm telling you. That Pisces got that Barney bag like that. You don't know what you gonna get here. You might have came home, jumped in the shower. When you get out the shower, they got them on a whole full latex suit. Like, when did you even have time to do this? No, never again with a Leo or Aquarius, Taurus, or just, she said Gemini, no. Hey, Peggy, oh my goodness, look now. Look now, Jane. You feeling like Rick James. What do he say? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mary Jane. Y'all is a mess. Y'all a mess. My love, save a horse and ride this guy. What? You cutting up. Y'all is cutting up. How both moody. We can't do this. Hey, Pisces, Leo, for real. Hey, because see, that Pisces born in March is just gonna be like how that Leo is, especially if a Leo is born in July. That water and fire. Water and fire. You already know they can't coexist. They can't coexist. If they do, it's gonna be some hard work. Hard. Because of the way your mind work and the way that they mind work is completely different. Y'all might be getting to the same conclusion, but the routes was completely different. And yeah. I'm good on that. Super good. That's why I'm not quick to get in bed with nobody. They turn into stalk. Yeah, yes, girl, you definitely be having to keep that thing. That's what I keep on telling Jane. That's why I told Jane about that thing, and girl. And like Cisco, what he said, don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all some little freaks. He sent me a message the other day. He in a relationship talking about hey, and never will. She never will be able to do what you do. Never will. You could even give her all the tips, baby, directions, line for line, blow for blow, and still can't execute that mission quite like you. I promise you. Man, yes, Pisces definitely the it be real live, like how they say, like with a Pisces, if you deal with somebody, you know what I mean? Like they ain't never gonna be off you, like never forget you, know, nothing like that. My Leo best friend, gorgeous. He was scared of me. Hey, most Leos tend to run from, like, if they like you, they're attracted to you or anything like that, especially in the beginning, they will run from you. Go from talking to a person every day. As soon as they get it understood that they like you, baby, they will be gone and hide from your ass. Hide from you for real. So he was mad when he said it. Hey, I bet he was mad because he ain't satisfied. That's why. That's why. He shouldn't have been peeking over the fence, though. And he's 6'7" and handsome. Baby, he's 6'7" and handsome, but he ain't got him no Pisces. He ain't got that Pisces. He ain't got that Janie Jane, that thing. That's what he ain't got. Fuck all that being 6'7". He'd be 2'8" if he could get Janie Jane. He said he'll be a midget. Girl, you better stop playing. Say, yeah, it'll be 43 centimeters. Say, just let me in, you good gracious. They always scared of me. Don't want to, hey, for real. It probably be the different things you be into, too, though. The way you be talking and all the rest of that. It be like, the way that y'all present y'all self, it's like, either step up to the plate or forfeit the game. You know what I mean? It's like it ain't no shorts. Ain't no shorts. Ain't no shortcomings. Ain't none of that. It's like y'all come with rules, regulations, guidelines, like, and y'all stand on it. Like, again, like I said, getting y'all to care is already the hard part. It be like y'all might be amazed for a little bit, and then before you know it, again, you on to your next adventure, your next skill. So for a person to even be able to hold your attention long enough to get you to care, shit. Oh, man. She said thick and delicious. Y'all is horrible. Y'all so horrible. Oh my goodness. We're so immature. We were friends for like 6-7 years. Girl. What you say? Use your access, and then once it's done, it's just done. Huh? Guess we know what it was useful for. What you said, hey, on to the next for real. I did not get a chance to show him who I was. You didn't get a chance to show him who you was. He wouldn't wash his body. Oh my goodness. So he was stank a day coming in there trying to give you some musty meat, Gary. Trying to give you some musty meat. Right, look, that's what I said. Oh, coming in trying to get some musty meat. We fooled around for a while, but I got fed up and left. But I did vote his mind before I left too. Just big for nothing. That is messed up. That's why I didn't have a problem with him cheating. That's why she said, "Go ahead." Hey, what you say? You was. That sound like you was waiting on him to break up with you, so you didn't have to break up with him. She said 4 years of her or blow. Well, Pisces and Gemini blow. Pisces and Gemini. It really, I don't know. It depends on where your moon placements and stuff like that. Like what I said, because with Pisces, a Gemini is going to have a Pisces in their emotions, like wrapped up in their emotions. And it's going to be real easy, like just to get the Pisces to do whatever. Because again, Pisces is unconditional love. Gemini is communication. You know, again, they gonna deal with mental manipulation or learning. Like they good with speaking, so they just did woo you down, baby, woo you down, knock your socks off, and then disappear. I felt with the Gemini, they be stuck in their past. They just stuck in their ways, period. And I swear up and down they right. I fight you up in tooth and nail. They is right. I don't know. I like them though. It's weird because I like for a person to have a backbone. You know what I mean? Like stand up for yourself. At least stand up for yourself. Don't just be no pushover, just doing whatever I say because it's me who said it. Hell no. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. Fight back with me. They seem to not believe in breaking cycles. It be fear-based. It be fear-based. But also understand what I said to you now. When you're dealing with the zodiac don't start with Capricorn, like how they give it to us throughout the years. The zodiac actually starts with Aries. It's Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I just told you that Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac. They say that Pisces done had the most life cycles because you had to go through 1 through 11 in order to get to 12. Gemini is just 3. So it's like you're dealing with a baby. You're dealing with a spiritual child. You know what I mean? It's not even a matter of how they want to be or stuff like that. They might be very fearful. It's just their lack of knowledge, their lack of experience. You know what I mean? It's different things that you have to go through in order to obtain certain status, you know? And Aquarius had big Willie. Nasty. Y'all so nasty. I don't know my ex. There's no coming back. No, we can't be friends. No, don't want nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. I just feel like it's weird to be friends with your ex. I feel like it depends on how we separated, you know what I mean? Or it depends on the dynamic of my relationship. Because honestly, just because I separate myself from you do not mean, you know, that I can't be your friend or that I wish you any less of the best, you know, or nothing like that. But it depends. Like I had somebody that I separated myself from, you know what I mean? Like try to do some strange things to me when I tried to be friends with them. You know what I mean? Like it was really, really strange, you know? Especially when it comes to the different things, like I said, like as far as the spells and stuff like that. Like he would do work on me and then would come around to see if it was working. And then if he felt like it wasn't working, he would get upset and then he would leave and he would go and do more work. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, no, you know, like it was really, really strange, especially for me to figure out all the different stuff that he was doing. And it's like stuff was coming to me in dreams and everything. Like, yeah, no. So that makes me tread differently on the being friends with the exes. It really, again, though, like I said, since that situation, my discernment is completely different, though. I think I would never allow anybody to be able to do that again. See, I'm a BBW chick, and guys be surprised when I perform my bed. She said a BBW probably got a big old booty, huh? That's the first thing stood out to me. What he say? Ghetto booty. Big no for me. I'm not taking nothing. I'm not taking nothing on with me in my future. Yes, you reserve that right. Men don't need to be shaking hands with my past. I can definitely respect it. Women start hating me because of how men want me. Yeah. Your image. Hey, that's why I always say I can get that even in the cars. Like some of y'all fine. Like fine. And the men too. Like when I see that man, I just see that side cut, like that lining for that man. Like he fine. Like, but it's because of the way that you look. People expect you to act a certain type of way. Like it's one thing to be cute, but to be cute, know that you cute. They expect you almost to carry yourself like be very promiscuous, you know, in spirit. And especially not with that thing, like the way I just said it to you. Of course, they expect you to be promiscuous, but when you're not, it throws them for a loop. It throws them for a loop. Hey, for real. But like you said, a respect thing. My thing is like that too. You know what I mean? It don't matter what I look like. Like, yeah, don't mind to listen to what I'm saying to you. Because, yeah, you bound to get a message before you get anything that you paying attention to. Like, yeah, no. Baby, can you hold a simple conversation? Do you know the basics? Like, I just wear dresses and skirts. I always look like a lady. Always. You got the Kev Terry. Yes, I did, girl. I love that deck. When I say Kev went in with that deck, baby. My first time shuffling that deck, it ran its fade. Yes, that intuitive Kev, Kipper-ish look. Yes, baby. Y'all better order that. Y'all better order that. For real, for real. You girl, get them. I promise you. After I got them, I said I was gonna go back on Etsy and look and see at his other decks too, because I just really liked him. I like his reading style. I like his personality. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get them cards just to see what they like. But when I say the way that they be talking and the clip, like, man, yeah, he definitely. Hey, I don't even give reviews, and when I say I went on there, gave a whole review and everything, like he went in with these cards, y'all. Yes, if you was into tarot, definitely get that intuitive Kev Kipper-ish deck. Yes. And it's 101 cards in there. He got extra cards. He did his thing with that. Yes. And see, I do my own decks too, but I used a lot of words. I haven't went as far as to illustrating, you know, pictures and stuff like that. But I'm gonna definitely work on it because I have a few visions from dreams that I feel like are supposed to be tarot cards for me. But yes, keep at it. A stoic mama, eccentric mama, I'm sorry. Definitely keep at it. Yeah, he cool. I like Kev. I like personality. People that actually they got personality, can laugh, can give me some of that. I like that. I had a dream with cards in my hands. You better get you a deck then if you ain't got one and shuffle it until you understand. And the woman he mad, but that don't move me. Men want me. Some women go crazy when the men chase them. It's nothing to me. Yeah, because I feel like you always been like that your whole life. Like you've been built. You've been built, or you looked a little bit older than what you had to. Therefore, you're used to the attention. Where some females, they didn't have it like that. It took them to get to a certain status or accumulate certain things in order to get a certain level of attention. You know. So yeah, you over that. You had to digest that energy as a kid. I'm happy you found me too. Happy we found each other. We found us. Look, we still on here. Look, talk to you later, right? Like me and that smell good and have amazing. Hey, girl, please smell good. Have an amazing personality. Something like a beard. Have your little belly too, though. I like thick men. Like I ain't necessarily no skinny. I like thick men. Yes. And definitely smell good. Because if you think, baby, you better smell good. But when I date men, they get jealous. Yeah, because it's your light. They're initially attracted to you because of your light, like a moth. But then once they get to you, it's so much more to you. Like it's so much amazingness, so much awesomeness. It's like they wonder if other people can see it. You know what I mean? Can other people see it? They don't want nobody else to have that. And then it's like they try to sink their teeth in or try to get a grip on you too tightly. And it's like you don't like that. You still need, it's like you want a person to show interest in you, but you still need your space so that you don't feel restricted, you don't feel smothered. And it seems like they try to hold on to you too tightly. You know what I mean? And you won't let them do that. So then that's when all the accusation or the different thoughts and you know what I mean? Because they can't get in your skin and live in your skin. Like it's strange. It's strange to me how some of my relationships end. Yeah. Thank you, babe. I appreciate them. I love flowers. I love flowers. You gotta cut into let them know if you want a beautiful woman. You have to be confident. Those kind. Yeah, and I always say that too. That people have the ideal person that they want to be with, but then it be like they haven't healed enough to even obtain something like that, or even if they do get it, just so happen to get it, like maintain something like that. You know, you have to be secure within yourself, like for real. Because a lot of people fumble bags and all different type of stuff via like how y'all said y'all exes. It's like once upon a time they imagined wanting a person just like you and then got you, but they didn't know how to hold on to you because they hadn't did the work. They hadn't been healing. They wasn't even the type of person that they was expecting you to be. Therefore, when you were able to show up how you were supposed to show up and they weren't able to, you again eliminated yourself. You ain't got no codependencies. They start acting crazy, trying to be abusive, mentally, emotionally, but they're not run. Yeah. Go do your CC, what is it? CCW. And if not, a lot of different states still have yep, Queen of Cups. Baby got turned to the Queen of Swords. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna have to talk to you, Jane. You don't understand who you are, is what it is. But I'll be honest with you, you attract lust demons. It's due to your sexual energy. That's what they feed off of. That's what that is, though. And some workers trying to get a hold of you for you got to figure out who you are, Divine Jane. A lot of that is going you're gonna have to hold your sexual energy though, I promise you. I had to learn that too. Yeah, no. Yeah, Jezebel spirit. Yeah, all the time. Yeah. But that's how they able to siphon your energy too. So you gotta like, yeah, they'll go crazy without that source. It's like you a source. Yeah, you gotta do some work with it. Then it becomes toxic. It's because of what you attracting. Yeah, what you attract. Just start doing like how I said. Reassess your application process. Start doing that a little bit more differently. One of the key things that you are gonna want to know when you meet a man and you're gonna date a man is how was his childhood? How was his childhood? Did he have both parents? Was the parents affectionate? Was there other, you know what I mean? Because it's going to break down like the type of love that they receive and therefore the type of love that they are able to give. Like you gotta reach in the back and then come forward with it. And I feel like it's best to do it more sooner than later. I promise you that's one of the questions I'm asking within the first, second conversation. How was your childhood? How was your mama? Was she affectionate? How was your dad? Was he around? Did he have other kids outside of the house? Did your mama do this? Did your mama, you know what I mean? How was your siblings relationship? Did y'all fight all the, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, we finna get to the bottom of this. They're like leeches, energy vampire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From Chicago, Midwest. Hey, baby. Midwest. You have to work on yourself and chill your power back. Yeah, call your power. Yeah. Hey, but I'm telling you, see, all of that, all of it counts. Because you even had some people where it be like, they'll tell you they had a 2-parent household, but then it be like, they didn't even like each other. Your mama ain't even like your daddy. Your daddy ain't even like your mama. They might have lived in 2 separate bedrooms or something like that. So this is your image that you have of love, to stick with somebody even if you do not like them. Even if you don't love them, stick with them. Like, you know how that'll be trying to get rid of a person like that? That'll once feel like y'all had love or something like that. And then, you know what I mean? They did like, yeah, no, you got to know certain stuff before you even get yourself in certain positions. Get your deck for real. Get your deck. Exactly. Get y'all butt up off of here. Done been on here damn near 3 hours messing around with y'all. I love y'all. And I'm going to get back on in maybe like an hour or two. Y'all got to let me get something to eat. I'm hungry, baby. I love y'all, though. Love you and talk to you later.